spelled fourth wrong.
Okay.
I did?
Oh, no, you didn't spell it. You used the wrong version of fourth.
I did. Fourth. And
I have to figure out how to add this to D&D Beyond.
You farming Mark of the Dragon Lords?
Extra third and fourth level spell slot? That's fucking huge.
You talking about Puffin?
Yeah.
She spent a lot of money. A lot of your money.
Oh yeah. Hey, we're kind of officially broke, but that's fine. Everybody got what they wanted. It's great.
Yes, everyone.
Yes.
I didn't actually want
I
all
could
that stuff.
I could pull up a different spider token. I'll just use the regular one. Oh gosh. Okay.
Make it huge.
It's gonna be a WoW token.
No, it's just a generic shit one.
So does that?
It's just representative of whatever your description
17?
happens to be.
I don't know what it makes your base AC. I don't know how to do math.
No, not my base AC. Like the base AC of the breastplate is 17 because regular breastplate is 14.
Yes,
Okay.
that sounds right to me. With a +2 mod from your dex maximum.
Which was. Ooh, okay. Kirill,
You should be quite tanky.
how's your tanky?
Pretty tanky.
How's your tank?
That's your tanky. Mm.
I gotta add
On a scale from 1 to
higher deck.
tanky,
Oh my god, I forgot how to do the homebrew items here.
Kirill actually doesn't know his AC. He's just kind of guessing at every session.
Oh, that's what you want. That's...
Let's customize a breastplate. There we go.
I have 19 AC without any buffs.
Alrighty. Okay. So last we left our heroes. I don't know what the hell they were doing. They were messing around in Skull. I think that's the only thing they were doing, really. They
There's
talked
a lot of deciding.
Yes. They talked to Mr. Nash quite a bit. And they were trying to develop a plan on what they were going to do next. They got their armor, of course, and attuned to it. There was some talk about going back to Edwin, the Evoker. There was the question about what you guys were going to do as far as who you're going to side with in the long run. And it sounds like you're going to go through with the plan, so far as I could tell, to take on the Queen. But you had a little bit of time, 2 weeks' time, I do believe. And you've now burned through 2 of your 14 days in an attempt to remedy a situation that Haldir's companions have gotten themselves into. Let's see. Allegedly. Yes. It was a message that was sent to them. Let's see. Anything else? No, I think that pretty much is it. The message that you received was, need your help, trapped in ruins, 3 days north of Jelrin. Golden Pillar, below. Namek here, injured and sick. Please come, none others have. And then you guys started out that way, north. You noticed that it was incredibly quiet at night at times, and there was not a lot of wildlife to be found. But eventually, you guys heard a bear running around, messing around out in the woods. Yane gave chase because he wants to kill a bear, I guess. And he did find the bear's corpse, blood steaming, and its body torn in two, half of which was in the mouth of a rather large white spider that was lying in wait in a tree, I guess. It is now looking at Yane, and I'm going to go ahead and move you.
Do we roll initiative?
No.
No.
I do not think so.
Okay.
No.
That
So,
takes time.
why don't you go ahead and do so now?
Fucking
Wow.
crazy creatures out in the wilderness eating bears. Common theme in both campaigns, apparently.
Oh, did you have a bear getting eaten? I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Several
Yeah.
before that.
Well, never mind. We're
We
not.
found like the one with a chomp out of it. 23.
Oh.
Ooh, I beat Yane by 0.02. Get owned.
I mean, I could re-roll because I get initiative on, or I get, what do you call it? Advantage on initiative.
Shit.
No, it does.
Misha, are you going to...
Yeah, I was in the homebrew page.
Oh, does it
so
do
I
that
had to
already?
Go back to my other page.
It
to
shows
roll
the best
initiative.
of the two. Okay.
Yeah, like if you hover over it, see how it
Oh,
says
it does. That's
2d20s,
cool.
and it keeps the high. The
So
KH is keep
So
the
it
highest
will
one.
be Tammin, and then it will be Yane, and then
It's
it
far
will
away.
be Haldir, and then it will be the spider, and then it will be Misha, and finally it will be Kirill. But first, the spider is going to jump on our boy.
Surprise round. He can't be
Yes.
surprised.
He can't be surprised, so he doesn't have advantage on his attack, but he does get an attack.
I can't remember if I'm still exhausted. I was at one point.
Oh, I see. He's going to take one chomp at you. 18 to hit.
18 AC.
So it hits. It connects with you. And you feel searing pain from the wound immediately. You spin your little cloak. And you need to make a con save.
Mhm.
And you
18.
succeed. So you only take...
Not today's spider.
Just start assaulting him with Spider-Man quotes.
It's like you take 100 points of damage.
Take
Fight
24 points of piercing damage as he snaps into you. And
No rage yet. Ooh.
yeah, the saves all or nothing. So you're good. That ends its little attack, I guess. And it pops to Tammin. What do you do? You can see vaguely off into the distance a shadowy figure slamming down onto Yane. And you can hear him screaming in pain like a little
No,
baby.
I did not scream.
Okay. I'm gonna
Good.
use my movement.
Only because
to
there's
move
blood coming out of his
30
mouth.
feet.
Yeah, no, because he's currently eating my head.
That's what you heard.
Very interesting. I'll use my cunning action to move up, which I only get one up per day with these leather armor. Take the dash action on my bonus action, and I'll make 2 attacks against this guy.
Okay, before you do,
Sure. Nice.
as you step into its range, it is going to use one of its legendary actions
Yep.
to
Oh,
pummel you
shit.
and knock you to the ground with
It's
one of
big
its
Save. Okay.
long, with his long little paws. It is a athletics or acrobatics to avoid, contested.
18.
You fail and are knocked prone right here.
Yeesh.
Do you have more movement?
It's half to get up. I would only have 5 left, so I can't.
So he knocks you down. What do you do?
You can crawl 3 feet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm there, right? So I might as well. Crawl's half, so it's like
Yeah.
2 feet. Boom, there I am. I mean, I don't have.
You can probably, with disadvantage, swing on him.
Yeah, alright. Well, I already took one swing, so that's a
Mhm.
fail. 14 with disadvantage, obviously.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Looking like a strong start for Tammin yet again. That's my turn.
Yane.
All right. I'm gonna.
Actually, hold on.
Uh-oh.
At the end of Tammin's turn, he's going to use another one of his legendary actions to
Can you do
dash.
Can you use 2
Yep.
legendary actions in one round? I didn't know that.
This one is a reaction to you coming into his range
Okay,
that he just has,
sure,
and then
sure.
the other one is at the end of his round, like
That
a normal
makes sense.
best reaction. And then he's gonna move, and he moves away from both of you, so you guys can both take attacks of opportunity.
Oh boy. My disadvantage attack of opportunity. 19,
Both of those hit.
11 piercing.
Yane, you hear it whisper. Finally, you're doing something.
Oh, the axe! I thought it was a
So
spider.
cool.
I did too.
Yeah,
I was
no.
so freaked out. Okay.
It was me.
Yeah. So 26 points of damage.
Maybe this is a stupid question. I think this is obvious, but I'll ask it anyway. Only Yane hears that, right?
Yes.
That's what I think.
Correct. Correctus.
Correct. Stupid question.
Yep. But hey, I mean, if I heard that. What the?
Okay, so it disappears from your vision as it moves away from you guys. It shakes the trees, and even you can tell as it starts to slip away, like the color of its body starts to slip and change. And it moves away from you and
Camouflaging
is-
spider.
is hidden somewhere.
Good
Motherfucker.
shit.
Now it's your turn, Yane.
Okay. This bitch. I'm going to move closer to my party.
Pick me up.
Are you? Oh, you're on the fucking ground.
I'm prone. I don't know if you can actually do that, but
You can drag a creature at half your speed.
I can't literally just pick him up and put him on his feet.
I mean, it's probably the same thing. Help someone up as half your movement. I don't think that's a thing, but that's
Yeah.
what I would really.
I would say it's probably something like that.
I mean, even half my movement. I need to
I
change
wouldn't
my-
even say. Yeah, I would say it would cost you 10 movement to do that because Yane's a little, or Tammin's a
Big
little
guy.
baby.
I'm a little skinny bitch, yeah. Okay.
Then I'm gonna pick him up and then I'm gonna move 30 feet.
Thank
30.
you. Dust off my slick black leather. Oh,
Okay, is that the rest of your turn?
I'm gonna.
Oh, you should
ready
also
to attack
rage.
right away. Well, I mean, I will if it's gonna be worth it right away.
You have like 20 turns of rage.
Okay, then I'll
he
get
can do
really
whatever
mad.
he wants. He can do whatever he wants.
No, I'm not gonna rage yet. I'm more gonna be in shock of this fucking thing actually hurting.
So that ends your turn.
Yeah. But I have my axe ready. I'm ready and attack as soon as.
Okay.
Obviously.
If it appears and is within range, you will attack. How do?
Also, I have my familiar
Hey,
somewhere.
so question. If I was to estimate, like, does this appear to be an intelligent creature or like a beast?
It didn't look like a sycophid, if that's kind of the line that you're going. But
No, just like, I don't know.
it appears to be at least somewhat intelligent in that is an
Yeah.
ambush predator, but I don't know. You haven't seen anything.
All right. So from what I saw, it like went off over in this area, right?
It just went back through the trees. That's all you saw.
I saw which way it was heading before it went invisible, right?
Your best guess, you would say that it probably went north, because it didn't come closer to you. But there was a large spattering of snow, and it's already far away from you in the darkness. So I would say you don't really know which way it went.
Okay. I'm gonna move like here-ish, I think.
Okay.
And then let's just fire off a synaptic static in this area and see what happens.
I like general
Okay.
area spells.
that work?
Synaptic static.
That's
That's a
what that
cool
does,
spell.
because it's the first
Each
time I've
creature
used
in a
it, so a lot of people
20-foot
probably don't know what it
radius
is.
sphere centered on a. What do we get? Intelligence saving throw. Okay.
20-foot radius, so it's big. I like it.
Yeah. And then
Um.
I don't know that I would know the result of that.
Yeah.
But that's what
Yeah.
I'm doing.
That's what you did. You've cast the spell in that area.
All right. I think that'll
You
do
see
it.
a little
Thoughts?
thump of energy as the psychic energy explodes over there, and like a little earthquake of or little impulse of the snow gets moved.
Do we hear anything though? Or any?
No, there's no cry of pain or anything like that, so far as you can tell. Haldir, is that the rest of your go?
Yep.
Oh. The spider did its turn. And that's going to be it for him. Misha.
I'm gonna cast. Oh god, I literally had it right in front of me. Locate creature.
Okay, that's a good spell, I guess. I don't know in this situation.
It wasn't a spell I had prepared for this particular situation, but we
That
were
is
gonna find
familiar
another
to you.
creature.
Yeah,
Well, I just saw him, so literally.
yeah,
I
he's
guess
kind of
that's
familiar.
true.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
somewhat familiar with that shit you just saw perfectly.
The shit that I just saw in front of me, yeah.
Describe or name a creature that is familiar to you. The creatures within you. If the creature is moving, you know the movement of the spell. So long as you've seen the creature up close within 30 feet, at least once. Uh-oh. You weren't within 30 feet of him yet.
Do I have to have been in 30 feet to even do it at all?
Spell can locate a specific creature known to you, or the nearest creature of a specific kind.
So I don't have to be like.
So long as you have seen such a creature up close. It says. If the creature you described or named is in a different form, such as the spell doesn't like it.
Okay, so I read the first part to be like,
yeah.
if I seen like a giant spider, I could be like, giant spider. Okay, so in that case, I won't cast that. I'm going to go ahead and cast my Summon Celestial. And
Celestial.
for thematic reasons, that was a really big roll. I would like to hold up Tao's skull if I may.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
The form of Town Avenger come to life beside me.
That is a fucking you posted a character sheet.
A ridiculously long one. Yes, a small character
Awesome.
sheet. I can control that character sheet from mine. So I'm picking Avenger form.
It's pretty funny.
Okay.
Seems appropriate for Tau.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you get to pick like a type of weapon that he has, or
As an Avenger, he gets the option for multi-attack, but he can also use Radiant Bow as a multi-attack twice. But his action goes right after mine, and we can't see anything, so I'm going to have him hold his action until to shoot wherever the spider is.
sure, makes sense to me.
Right. And I'm just going to get a little bit closer to the middle of everybody there, and have Ghosty Celestial Tau come with me.
Okay. Alrighty. That's something. Kirill, it's your turn.
I'm going to tell my celestial steed to come over here, and I'm going to get on it.
Come over here.
I'm gonna
Sure.
move into the. I don't know how much movement it would have left, but
I would say it has just its normal amount of movement from when you pull it out. Whatever that
Like-
means.
I'm just gonna like move 20 feet to like right here, just to be in like the generalized center of the battleground, so I can get ready. I'm gonna ready an attack.
As well. Okay, sure. That makes sense to me. Everybody's getting ready. Watching the wood line, trying to find out where this spider's gonna come from next.
As peeled.
Eyes peeled, yes. Alright. That ends your turn, Tammin. You're up
Back
next to some
up.
trees. Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna try to see if I can see anything around me. That
Yeah,
maybe
you
looks
can make
like
a
it's-
perception check.
I mean, I understand that I probably can't. I can readily tell that I can't see him. But what I'm looking for is like, am I able to notice like any trees or bushes, or I assume this is like snow or something or whatever.
Yes.
Any dents
snow
in
around
the
you, yeah.
foliage that I can try to notice movement from an object or creature that's
Yeah.
hidden.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Just wanted to describe that.
Mhm.
16.
Back to it's original. Okay. No, it's gone, dude. Spider's gone.
Okay. In that case, I will rejoin my crew to the best of my ability.
Okay. Sounds
Other
fair.
than that, I don't have anything else to do, so that's it.
Yane?
Right. There's no way we can fucking draw this fucker out. At least I can't.
It's probably stalking us, and we probably have to wait and/or let our casters find him with some other means.
Just run around and try and fear shit.
Yeah, you could.
Let me see if there's a cooldown or whatever on this. Each action to frighten someone. Can I just do this over and over again?
Probably.
Intimidating. But we've already done something we already proven that it's not within 30 feet from us.
We don't know that.
Well, wasn't that a part of?
She wasn't within 30 feet of the creature to begin with.
But she could be right now.
Oh, because it did move.
The first time I see him, if that's how we're reading it, I think is what Tom was saying. I had to be within him before I cast it.
So, I mean, it's potentially, it could be within 30 feet of us right now.
Yeah, but that wouldn't matter because, until I had to be within 30 feet when I saw it in order to cast it.
Right. What I'm saying is I can see if I can try to just a blanket fear right now.
Oh, yeah, you could do that. I mean, if it's sneaking up on us. I mean, we are away from the tree line.
If I'm reading that right.
You are intimidating.
Intimidating. Roar!
Okay. So you just scream out. So wheel that axe around.
Yeah, I'm just like twirling it
It's like
like a
what?
helicopter over my head.
Can you like talk to your axe and ask it like where like the blood thing, the thing you hit went?
I mean, you can talk to it. I hand it over like a microphone.
That's a great idea.
But where's the blood you just drew into? Where'd it go?
I don't think he hit it. Oh wait, no,
He did.
they did.
Yeah.
My cloak. And then I hit it with my with an action when
Yeah,
it ran
no,
away.
they did hit it.
Yeah. And then I put it up to my ear.
Are you asking it something?
Well,
Yeah. Yeah,
He asked it. I mean,
it hungers for blood. It certainly knows where
I don't
like
think we really know the extent of that. I think that's Yane only.
I know either. So I just like
Well, I don't know.
obviously just fucking
You hear. There's an audible sigh from the axe.
I think the axe farted. It doesn't really say anything.
All right. Is that the end of your turn? You're shredding an attack at? Well, no.
Well,
That's
I
an
used
action
it-
to frighten. Yeah. Okay. Haldir.
So nothing happened.
Nothing happened. So far as you can tell.
Running away invisible right now.
I don't know. Let's do this. Sounds retarded. All right, so I'm gonna cast Mage Hand,
All
Mhm.
right.
and so I'm gonna move myself 30 feet forward. Is that 30 feet? I don't know. I was just guessing. Yeah, and I'll just have the Mage Hand feel around like over here.
So you're noodling for spiders right now?
And obviously, I got my hand like out in front of me, so
I'm just trying to.
I'm doubling my
Sure,
sensory
sure.
perception,
Okay.
and then I make a perception check if possible.
Yes, you certainly
With
can.
advantage because he's doing it twice. Just kidding.
14.
No, spider's not over here.
Alright.
Doesn't seem like it. It's the spider's turn. Okay. The spider has made its move. It's Misha's
It
turn.
moved.
All right. Gonna move again, trying to stay close to everybody. And can I have, since my celestial can fly, have him fly like up in the air, and then have him give me like the aid action for trying to spot this thing. I don't see if he's got any kind of special like
Vision.
vision. That's what I was trying to find. If he had like a special vision. I don't think so.
You're specialized.
Well, sometimes they can see. Yeah.
It has dark vision 60 feet, passive perception of 12,
Okay.
and immunity to charm, frightened.
Well, I
yada,
don't
yada, yada.
have.
So, yeah.
I don't have dark vision, so I mean, maybe could I give him the aid action then for?
How would you
both.
be helping him?
I could pick up something from the ground and cast light on it and toss it at a tree and see if I plunk into a spider.
Sure. Where are you throwing it?
I don't know. I'm gonna throw it at the last tree. Probably the ones that are near Haldir, since I'm really worried about where he's standing.
Okay. So, yeah, you cast some light over into that corner. And Haldir, you have dark vision, right? Out 30 feet.
I have dark vision.
Yeah, 30.
60?
Wow.
That's whatever the normal one is, but I thought it was 60.
So-
I could be wrong.
You're going to see more because the light is going to light up stuff. And you get a little bit bigger chunk of the land. Yeah. And you can make your perception check, Misha.
All right. Doesn't just give me a perception, so it's passive perception.
So it's +1.
+1. Okay. Wait, isn't it wisdom based?
Yeah, it would be. So it's
Perception?
+2. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It says perception 12. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's just
+2.
Oh, I get to roll that again, right?
Yes, you do.
Being super. Ah, look at that. Yeah, Tao's not seeing a whole lot, I don't think.
It's distracted by your light spell. It focuses its attention over there and doesn't manage to spot anything.
He was never
That's
very
alright.
smart.
Tao's still flying up in the air. He's still 40 feet up, just looking for the
Getting ready to
lay
throw
of the
some
land.
fists.
Yeah, or
Fists of
arrows.
light.
Maybe he should have been melee. Okay, that's actually my turn. I moved and I
Mhm.
did a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I did nothing, but I did a thing.
Right. Of course. It's gonna take a legendary action. Okay. Kirill, it's your turn.
I'm going to take a perception check.
Sure. Scanning the wood line, trying to find this fucker.
Well, I've got the feeling that it's hiding in a goddamn tree, waiting for us to walk under a tree to jump on us again.
Certainly possible.
I definitely don't want to go near a tree. Jesus Christ.
No, it's nothing. It's dead quiet out in the woods, and it's very spooky.
I'm going to use my bonus action to ask my horse what it thinks. What it thinks the spider is.
I'll never.
Okay.
That'll never get old. I fucking
make a
love that.
perception check. You whisper into it, and it's okay. You can make a perception check, sure.
I don't know what kind of stats it has. I'm just going to...
I'd say it's got probably +1, if it even that. But
Okay. It's like
so,
an 8.
yeah, okay. Yep, it is an 8. All right. I don't know, man. It's pretty dark out here. I don't want to die, though, so
Oh no.
that's all it says. Tammin.
Oh boy, I'm making a perception check, and I'm asking my little raven to give me that aid action or the help action.
Mhm.
First time that he's been relevant in like fucking 50 sessions.
He could be
It's also
relevant.
been dead
Doesn't
for
even
those
matter because that's too. My rolls are so good, it's incredible. So that's a.
You got a little,
that's critical fail.
snow that is
And then
melting from your
+1.
brow, and it just drops down into your eye as you start to search the wood line. And you're just like, oh
Nice.
shit, can't see.
All right.
Gain.
Well, I'm gonna.
Oh, wait, no,
I'm
no,
just
yeah,
gonna
you
move over here a little bit, see if I can see anything, and then I don't know. There's no token for it, which I don't blame you for, but I'm gonna have my bird kind of go over there, over here,
Mhm.
and fly up,
Okay.
see if he can see anything to be dealt with on my next turn. That's it.
He's huge.
Whoa, man.
That's the
This
size
is
you
one
want,
of,
right? Yeah. It's one of the
huge
rocks. Yeah. Go back to the token layer. Where'd you put him?
It's
You
a
put him
pretty
over here.
good cantrip. Yeah.
Haldir.
Nope.
No, Yane.
I'm gonna see if I can find this fucker.
Perception check. Are you gonna move around before you do? Or are you just gonna?
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Jeez, dude. We all suck at this.
It's dark. You like kind of look over in the direction where Haldir is, just expecting the spider to just literally jump out of that trees and just eat him. But you kind of look in that direction a little too long, and that rock that's got a light spell on it just kind of kills your night vision. And then you look around to the other place, and you're like, it's fucking pitch black out here.
Just fucking blinded now.
Yeah.
Blinded by the light.
All right. Anything else?
Would you tell? Okay, so there is a cooldown for this. If I can't use it for 24 hours, if you succeed on your
Save,
saving throw,
yeah.
would you say something or would you not say something?
I would not say something.
All right, that's it.
Are you readying anything?
Yeah, I mean, if I don't do anything, I'm always going to ready an attack.
Attack. Sure. How dear.
Cast invisibility on myself.
Pretty good spell in this situation.
And greater invisibility. Sorry, because I
Oh,
don't
okay.
have the lower one.
Right. Sure.
And I'm gonna walk around with my feelers.
Sure. Yeah. Can
Maybe-
you have your
maybe
mage
he's
hand
done the
out
same
while it's like is it a concentration on mage hand?
Oh, I wasn't intending to use mage
Oh.
hand because I
You
don't think
just
I can.
literally.
I
yeah.
don't know how.
It
You
doesn't
would
matter.
think
You
cantrips don't have
make a perception
concentration,
check
but
though.
you'd think that that's how it would work. I don't know. Okay. Let's button there.
Yeah. Are you moving in any direction while you do this?
Oh yeah, sorry. I meant to say I was going over here.
Okay. So reveal some more trees. But nothing jumps out at you. But something does jump out at Yane. And by Yane,
Tammin, obviously.
I mean Tammin.
Obviously. It's always
At the
me,
end
boys.
at the end of Haldir's turn, he leaps from that tree. And he's going to make an attack against you.
Okay.
With advantage.
Oh no.
Actually,
Shit.
misses, I assume. 16 is not enough.
Not enough.
Alright. It is its turn. It is going to and so that was one of its legendary actions that it took here. And then it's going to step in between you guys. Can get nice and cozy with everybody right here.
Oh, great.
And it's going to it's just gonna make 2 attacks against. Well, here actually, it's not gonna jump. It's gonna do this, and you guys have to come to it, so it's fine. It's going to make 2 attacks against you again. Well, not again. It only made 1 before, but here's the first attack. 19 hit.
Nope.
30 hit.
Yes.
Shit.
Oof.
Make a con saving throw.
20.
You take 20 points of piercing damage. And yeah.
Oh boy.
You do not suffer any other negative effects. Yeah, it's going to end its turn. So, Nisha, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna damn. Wait, Yane's right next to me.
Yeah.
Ish.
Wait, is Carol? Is your weapon magical?
Yes, it's a magic lance.
It is magic lance. Okay. All right. Yeah. No, I
We're
changed
all
it.
using
All right.
magical items.
Everybody's got magical weapons. All right. That's all right. I'm gonna do not holy weapon. I'm gonna go ahead and cast blight on the spider.
Blight on the spider.
Yup.
So it needs to make a saving throw. What kind? Con save?
Yeah. I don't think my things I have give me an extra point on saving throw.
It does save. Is it an all or nothing, or is it half?
I'm gonna check. Half as much on a successful one.
So 21 points of necrotic damage.
And then
And
the
it screeches out in pain as it receives this bountiful blight.
and then the celestial will shoot him from the air.
That screech
twice.
is echoing into the woods. Quite loud. And yes, you can take 2 shots. Oh, whoop, that's damage.
Oh. That's interesting. It doesn't give me your spell attack modifier to hit. All right. So that's my spell attack modifier off wisdom would be +5. So I'll roll 1d20 plus 5 twice.
And probably your proficiency.
And your
bonus?
proficiency bonus, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like 10.
Trying to find my proficiency bonus on my thing and I'm not seeing it.
On your sheet?
Yeah, I'm using
We're at
D&D
4.
Beyond, so 4? Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds more appropriate. So
So +9. Ooh, cool.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, so the first one's a crit.
So you
So you
get
can
to
roll
roll-
another 2d6.
Cool. It's also supposed to get the plus the spell's level radiant damage.
So level 5. So 5. Is that
Yeah.
a 5th level
Yeah.
spell? Yes.
Yeah, it is. So it'd be +5 on that first hit.
So
And
7.
then +5 on all of these, basically, because it's not adding that in. And then
Well,
does the last
what's
one
the
hit?
+2 from?
So it would be, so this is the first attack. So you dealt 3 plus 4, so 7, and another 7. So it's 14 plus 7 is 21 points of damage for the first attack.
Okay, and that's adding in the spell. Radiant
That's adding
damage,
in the
right?
radiant damage, yep.
And did the 19 hit?
The 19 does hit, yes.
Right, then he'd get.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm just rolling 9s.
That's
so,
the only
and then
thing that you can roll, yeah.
plus 5.
Plus
so
5,
14,
yes. 14, yep.
with 5 of that being radiant.
Okay, perfect. Does that end your turn?
That does end my turn.
Okay.
Actually, wait, where am I? No, I gotta stay here. Damn it. All right, I'm here. Yep, I end my turn.
All right. At the end of its turn, let's just double check here. Yeah, at the end of your turn, it's gonna use its blinding screech ability. Everyone within 30 feet of it needs to make a con save. And Tammin, you have disadvantage because you're within 10 feet of it.
I rolled a 17.
But you still succeed. Gain, you fail. Misha, you fail.
Yane has the aura if it's relevant.
Motherfucker.
Oh, Yane does have the aura, which is +3 or 2.
Oh wait, I have yeah.
Yane
What is
and obviously Kirill has the benefit of his aura protection. I don't know if that's close enough.
How
It's
far
10
away are
it's
you?
10 feet.
10 feet.
How much does it give you?
Plus his I don't want
I
to. It's
know.
not proficiency.
Yeah.
It's plus
It's
whatever.
plus
it is.
his charisma modifier,
Yeah.
which
Depends
is
on where you touch.
What's your charisma mod?
It's 2.
Rose? 2.
2. So Yane still fails, Misha still fails, Kirill still fails. So you guys all take. The only person who does succeed, Tammin, you're like got stuffed into the snow or something. As this lets out the screech that is echoing into the mountainside, and so you all take 16 points of thunder damage, and
Damn.
you are all blinded for 1 round.
Damn. And I don't suffer any of those effects?
You don't suffer any of those effects.
Nice.
Did we have like a lot of? Did we get in combat before this? Because for some reason I have 29 hit points.
You should have full. Should
okay,
have had
that's
full.
what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't remember a
Yeah, you
spider.
guys rested for sure.
Okay.
Okay. And that ends its turn. Or well, that's the last of its legendary action. It actually has another one in the tank, but Kirill, it's your turn.
Great. I mean, what can I fucking see or do? I'm blind.
You remember where it was.
I'm gonna sally forth over here and try to stab at.
Oh yeah, your horse needs to make a save.
Oh, it did.
It might not
I mean,
be.
how much HP
I bet
does
you
it
it's
have?
got +3 on its on your horse's con. And it would get benefit from your charisma mod, so it
Yeah,
actually
so-
succeeds. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Your horse, you just tell him to ride it straight towards the spider.
All right, I'm gonna pouch my lance and just ride straight into its fucking thorax. with My lance.
Sure. I would say that your horse is smart enough to get you to where you need to go. Okay, go ahead and make an attack with just a straight attack, and 25 does hit. You feel it pierce the side of this creature.
All right, level piercing. I'm gonna smite the shit out of him. Level 3 smite. I'll do 2 of those. Oh yeah, and because I'm now level 11, now I get 1d8 radiant damage for free on every attack I hit.
Okay.
Very nice.
So you deal 11 piercing damage, and then you're doing what kind of level?
This is a level 3 smite. There wasn't a roll d68 button, so I just clicked the roll 3d8 twice.
Okay. So that's 24 plus 11 is 35 plus 7 is 42.
42. And I'm gonna smack him in the ass again.
You will try and fail. 240. Okay. All right. That's a spicy meatball. It's actually okay. All right. That ends your turn, Kirill. It's going to use its last legendary action to dash and hide. And it's going to scuttle.
Is it disengaging?
No, it's not disengaging. It's just dashing and hiding. So, Tammin, you can make an attack, and Kirill, you can also make an attack. What yours is?
19.
Okay, both hit.
18. I definitely want to do a maneuver, so hold up.
Can I make a smite off of a fucking attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh. Ouch. Okay, so Kirill, you did 12 plus 7 is 19 plus
50.
1 is 50 damage. And then, Hammond, you get your
Yeah,
attack.
I mean,
12?
I'm gonna do this just because.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, trip
Boom.
attack.
I think he's bigger than large, right? So it
Yes.
doesn't matter. Yeah. He just takes the damage.
Giant?
It's huge.
Huge.
So 22
Fucker's
damage.
like 40 feet wide.
20 feet wide isn't large just like 10 feet wide?
Yeah,
Huge is
yeah.
like 20. And he's that big. Okay, so you did 22 points of damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Youchers. All right. So, as that happens, so you guys stab into it as it's like with its feet, legs. I don't know how you guys do it. They've got like the little hairy appendages on them. I don't remember what they're called,
Mhm.
but it's picking up and throwing snow into the air, and it basically creates this cloud around you guys. You can't see where it
Most of them are
goes.
blind anyway.
Yeah, well, yes.
Yeah.
Tammin isn't. Tammin isn't blind, but
I'm not blind anymore. My turn ended.
My
Yes, that's true.
guy, Tao can still see him, I think, from above. My guy.
Your guy.
Tao is flying 40
Oh my
feet up in the air
gosh.
above this.
Yeah, he can make another perception check on his turn just to see if he can find him.
Okay.
He does move.
Would he have seen which direction he would have gone? Or
Yeah.
is it just
Does it convey information to you
Right.
telepathically?
That's a good question. You keep going, I'll find out.
Yeah. Okay. Well then it is now Tammins' turn.
All right, this might be dumb, but I'm gonna chase it a little bit next to this tree. Try to find him.
Okay, you can make a perception check with disadvantage because it is dark. Wow.
And I'm not saying this would give me that, but I should have. Well, I already made the roll, so never mind.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna have the help action. Can I have this make its own roll? I don't really remember the.
Yes, it
No,
can. It
it can.
runs on. Yeah, it's on your own turn, and it can make its own roll. And I have now realized that it can actually make attacks with its reaction,
Yeah, it
and
can and all that stuff.
I
just need to check its wisdom.
it can still do the
Plus
help
one.
action.
It rolls a 19 for perception.
With the raven?
Yeah.
With the raven.
And it has senses. Oh, it doesn't show its vision range. It doesn't have any special shit though. Also, it actually has +3 to perception. So that
Where
should
is he
be
flying at?
Right where he is. He's chilling right there.
Oh, okay. He does not see him.
Okay. That should actually be a 22.
Mm-hmm.
Has 1 wisdom and it has.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still doesn't.
Anyway, doesn't see shit.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna have him fly down here. See if he can see anything there on the next turn.
Sure.
That's it.
It's gonna get eaten.
Could be.
That would be good for you.
Actually,
which direction
I'll
I move
take-
from?
It
I
hit its
can't. Never mind.
tracks
I
and
can't do what I wanted to do.
You're just tossing
that's
up
my turn.
snow.
Yeah, but like there should be like a fucking how
A trail?
yeah.
Yeah.
Areas where the
I
snow
already
is
tried
disrupted.
looking for that.
I mean, you that's what you're looking for in essence, but you guys have also been stomping around over here. And it's not like it was perfectly, pristine snow to begin with. And it also is a creature that's designed for this environment. And it seems like it's fucking up its tracks as it moves. It seems like it's also pretty smart. But that's Tammin's turn. Yane, you're blind.
Throw one of his blind grenades on the top of him.
just throw it, just lob it somewhere.
I'll be right.
Am I literally blind? Like I can't do any perception rolls, or
Literally blind. You can make a perception
Smell
check with
something.
disadvantage.
I want to do that.
Okay. I mean, there's like almost no chance that it'll succeed. In any case, I would say there's just 0 chance that it'll succeed. But you smell
Yeah.
the air of death around Misha. No,
So
there's
normal.
no- yeah,
He's
it's
normal,
just
yeah.
regular shit.
It's
Oh, you smell
Tuesday.
great.
She'll
Is
give
this
you
a
like
new
a
perfume?
thumbs up. It's very nice. Oh my god, I have to remember how Misha talks. Wow, it's been so goddamn long.
I think you say that every week.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I just ready an attack and
Mm-hmm.
blindly stand here like a moron.
Mm-hmm. Howdy. Last sighting of the spider was over here.
Yes. Can I hold my entire turn?
We can delay your turn until the end of the round.
Yeah, I think I want to do that.
It will put you back there for the whole time.
That's fine. I mean, I've yet to interact whatsoever with this thing.
The spider. Yeah.
He's
Sure.
he knows who to dodge. I mean,
He's definitely keeping an eye out.
Does he really?
We didn't
Yeah,
think
he also got ass blasted by a lance a couple times. So
Yeah. What can you do?
Really? Tip in the
Yeah, what
thorax.
could happen? Just a tip, dude.
okay. It is going to. Okay. So it's just going to, instead of getting to do its ambush, it's just gonna jump from its hiding space, but Tammin, you can see it coming for you. I mean, it's leaping through the leaping through the air.
The goal here.
Another jump at you, and he's going to make his 2 attacks against you. No advantage.
Okay.
Wow, misses twice.
Owned.
You fucked.
And it's going to be the end of its turn. Misha. You can
I
see
want
it.
to make a riposte
blind.
attack.
Okay.
What?
When a creature misses you, I get to make an attack.
Oh
with
yeah.
this.
Sorry. I misheard you, so I was very confused.
Yeah. So I make an attack and add the roll if I hit. 21, unless I have disadvantage for some reason.
You don't have disadvantage, so yeah, you hit him. And you
So
deal
9
17
plus-
points of piercing damage.
Yep.
Okay. That is
That's it for that.
17.
17
so it's-
piercing.
I can do math. All right, and Misha, now it's your turn.
And I'm blind, right?
You failed the save. Yes, you're blind.
All right. Gonna not do stuff when I'm blind because I can't. But my guy can
Yes, he sees the spider very clearly.
shoot again.
Your guy,
and
Tam.
I Tau. But I also he can't communicate
man.
telepathically. It says it's verbal communication. So
Verbal communication,
Yeah.
so it can tell you where it is.
yeah, he could
Now.
out loud
Yeah.
say stuff, but
Yeah.
he can't just mentally talk to me. Shit, I have to roll 1d20 plus
9.
9 again. Goddamn.
Mm-hmm. And while you're making those attack rolls and damage rolls, if it hits, which is not very hard to hit, AC 16, I'm going to use restroom.
Only one hit.
A 19.
Damn.
Let's see some more 9s.
One 9 plus 10.
I think you only hit with one of them.
No, he gets 2 shot. Oh, that's right. No, that's right. Yeah, he only does get to. I'm like, no, he gets 2 shots per hit. No, that's not right. That's not how multi-attack works. Okay, so no, it's not plus 10 though either.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, it's just 13.
13.
I'm seriously debating on dropping my concentration on this guy and just doing locate creature if he's going to keep disappearing.
Yeah, I don't really know what the best move is. I mean,
Not a plan, boys.
he's
Maybe.
what he's doing is like obviously just he's getting
Still
Stealth
attacking.
he's getting unlucky. That's the only reason
Yeah.
it's not like totally owning us.
I know.
And by
That's kind of
us,
why
I
I was
mean
like,
me.
nobody's been hit yet, right?
I got hit.
I got hit.
once.
Okay.
Tammin got hit twice, I think. Didn't you?
I got hit once.
Well, and you guys all got a bunch of you got hit by the.
Yeah, the screech.
doing
I got
dirty.
hit once and succeeded on the save, and I think Yane, the same thing happened to him, but he also
Okay.
failed.
But
the,
nobody's gotten hit by a
screech.
surprise attack.
Yeah,
Which
may
is going to be shitty when
relevant.
it does.
that could
Yeah.
be really bad if that happens.
Now the Celestial also has a healing touch, which it can do once a day too. So I just want to make sure.
I saw that. That's a
So
pretty
13,
spell.
13 total damage. Is that correct?
Yep, just
Yes.
13. 5 for radiant.
Okay. Sounds good to me. At the end of your turn, Misha, it is going to
I'm no longer blinded.
dash and hide. And yes, you're no longer blinded.
Yay!
Uh,
I blink.
so-
I still don't see him.
Tammin, you can make an attack roll against him as he moves
Okay.
out of your range.
Yeah, okay. Alright. That's a fail. Unless I have advantage, which I don't believe that I do. Rip! That's okay. That's my reaction.
It's gone again. Disappeared
Bad that
Int-
he goes
into the
for
thicket.
me.
You can see this time. It's pretty apparent because the snow's been knocked off. You went this way.
Wait, I didn't see anything.
This way.
If you
Into the woods this way.
Like this way.
Okay.
This way.
This way, guys.
Yeah, this way, right here. Being
Alright.
very,
now I'm
being
just
very.
confused if other people are throwing things in there, but okay.
This way.
I mean, if Tom drew an arrow instead of clicking it once,
I
Yeah,
did.
I still don't
This-
see
that's
anything.
what he
There's an
did.
arrow right here.
I don't see anything.
You
Your
might be on
arrow
the
isn't
GM.
coming up, Tom.
You might be on the GM layer. I have.
He's right here.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I
This
thought-
way.
You
In
guys, nobody
trees.
else said anything. I thought I was going crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the
Clearly. Yes, okay. And that okay. Yeah. That ends your turn, Misha. Kirill.
All right. I'm just gonna be like, horse. Did you see where it went?
Make a perception check with your horse.
Eating a dead
And
horse.
you also can.
Literally, yes, exactly.
Okay, the horse doesn't see shit, so I'm gonna go over here. I guess I'm gonna make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker.
It's dark out here.
I just see like Kirill keep talking to this horse. It's just like snorting and shit. What the fuck is this guy on?
Mm.
Little
He's
help,
an
Kirill.
unusually intelligent horse that I can commune with.
Little help, Kirill.
Aldir, it's your turn. Unless Kirill wants to do something with his bonus action.
Not unless I can make another perception check.
Mm-mm.
So I'm going to place myself here, and I will hold my action. And when I next see this thing, I'm going to Misty Step on top of him.
Sure. That's that is 48 feet you travel.
Oh, okay. That's a good point. I was just trying to be within like 30 feet of everybody, so
Yeah,
yeah, I guess I'll go like
like closer to where Misha is.
yeah.
That's really
fine.
probably should be difficult terrain, but I have not been paying attention to that, so I won't make it now.
Oh, is that because he was throwing snow up in the air?
Well, just because it's snow and in general, it's gonna slow you down a bit.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
very
Yeah, you're very light.
yeah.
No, you're not.
Like a lot.
I have like
walking on
snowshoes.
snow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, those don't look easy to run in.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm walking.
Haldir, that ends your turn. You're going to Misty Step towards the creature if it appears.
If I have the range, I'm going to Misty Step on top of it, like literally on
On
its
top.
back.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, Tammin.
Also, I'm still invisible.
Alrighty, I'm moving here-ish, and 50 feet of flying on this raven. He's gonna move right there, right where I was, in the tree, perch up. Give me the help action. I'm gonna take a perception check.
I would say it's a straight roll because it's very, very dark over here.
Sure, that's fine. 17.
You see some like broken branches sticking up out of the snow, and like everything's kind of tossed up over here, but you don't spot any spider.
Damn it, I was really looking for that spider.
Spider?
Spider.
Spider.
Well, alright. What was that?
He said spider riders from
Yeah.
BFME 2.
I'm feeling real useful. End my turn.
Good. That's what he wants you to
Good,
feel.
yeah, he's probably right there.
Am I still blinded?
No, you're not.
Okay. I'm going to
What's your passive perception, Yang?
passive perception.
Mine's 17 now? Holy shit.
Where do I find that? What's passive? I've never heard that before.
It's just on your character sheet below your ability scores.
Passive perception is 9. Okay, never mind. How is yours 17?
Bro, I'm fucking based. I have high
I have
proficiency.
16.
Wow.
And
Well,
I have 7 perception.
I will say that both you and Kirill now hear off in the distance screeching that is very, very similar to the spider that you've currently been fighting. But this is some hundreds feet off.
Ooh.
Feet.
We run towards it.
It's fine, guys.
I'm
They're
sorry,
solitary
they're not in
predators.
this direction. Tom.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm gonna start
This
heading over there.
direction, the opposite of what you said, or what I said.
I'm gonna start moving that way.
Towards the creature? The upcoming creature?
Unless it's this fucking second one.
You don't know.
Yeah,
Although you
I
could
think that far ahead.
propose.
I still move forward.
Mhm.
You can propose to my back.
Okay. And then you taking any other action?
I guess I can try to do another intimidating presence or whatever.
You sure can. Okay. So it just is a save against that, right? Yeah. There's no creatures within range of you, so it's okay. The ground beneath you, Kirill, just starts to explode with action as the spider pops up and strikes at you. This time with advantage, and this
You're
is at the end of
underground.
Yane's turn.
Bring it on.
Can I misty step within as far as I can?
Yeah. Let me go to token layer.
Oh, what's the range on this shit again? 30, I think. Yeah.
Okay. And it connects with one swing, so you need to make a con save.
My favorite.
Ooh. Okay. So you take 23 points of piercing damage.
Let's see the effect.
And then you take. Oop. I have to actually roll it. 48 points of fire damage, which is 22. As the venom of this creature is searing and boiling your blood.
Reduced by 3? Wait, no, he's not actually wearing the shield anymore.
Reduced by
No.
3?
No, I get reduced by 3 in the first attack of the
Yes,
Here's-
he does get that. Yeah.
Which I already take into account.
Okay, so he swings on you. That is his original attack, or his ambush attack. He's going to. I suppose he's just gonna keep trying to eat you, and he has all of his legendary reactions again. So yeah, 29 hits. Gonna make another con save. You fail.
2.
So you take 31 points of piercing damage from the first attack, or the damage, piercing, I should say, and then you take 20 points of fire damage as it bites you. It's going to go for its third attack, or its second attack, in relation to you, and it actually misses this one though.
That's good.
16 doesn't hit, I imagine.
Nope.
All right. That's a pretty good turn. Did like
17 doesn't save. Holy
just
moly.
like 100 damage. No, 17 would save. I forgot about your bonus. So you do not take the second 20. So you have 20 more life.
Cool.
Okay.
Looking a
Good
little
thing
more
that wasn't
healthy.
me.
Yeah. That ends its turn. Misha, it's your turn.
Absolute bitch health pool.
Gonna walk up till I'm within 30 feet of him, and I'm gonna cast Blight again.
Okay.
Did not have spells prepared for combat, apparently. That was silly. And so con save, and I'll start rolling for the archer too.
It fails its con save. So it takes 31 points. And so the budget.
One hit
One hit.
from Dow.
I mean, he's done a lot of damage.
He's been working on it. He's
He's
chipping
done
away.
more damage than a few people. Quite a few people.
So 10.
10 points of damage. Okay. All right.
Poor Dow.
At the end of your turn, it's going to dash and hide.
Yeah, even a depth how disappoints us.
And
Dash
you
and hide again. Hey, dash and
you
hide.
can make an attack of opportunity, Kiro. But you miss. It's going to bust through these trees again, and it is out of your guys' line of sight.
What trees? Where?
The trees behind you, in front of you guys,
The
I should
ones
say.
You can
that you're
make an arrow
saying
towards them. Okay, cool. Yeah, he just ran the cone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. And it needs to roll for the stealth. Okie dokie. And that ends Misha's turn. Hero.
Well, I'm gonna fucking lay on hands myself at like 55 points of health.
Like 55 points?
55 points.
Nice.
And I'm gonna second win. There it is.
Misha, you've now been within 30 feet of that creature.
I know. I'm highly debating on dropping Tao's as a helpful presence because it's a concentration spell. But at this point, it might actually be useful.
Wow, you healed for a lot. Fuck. Okay. Okay. That ends your turn then, or yeah, that is your turn, Kiro, because you lay on hands and you.
Oh, I mean, I
bonus
also.
actions. Yep.
I'm gonna like.
Well, you can move if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna move like right about here, and I'm just like waiting, ready to fucking charge. Tell
Sure.
my horse, get ready.
You're ready. All right.
Justice will be met.
Halder.
I'm gonna move here.
Ooh. Okay.
And then
Ballsy. Oh, you're invisible. Never mind. Maybe
I'm gonna
still
drop the invisibility.
Holy shit, ballsy.
Fight me, you pussy. And then I'm gonna expend a sorcery point to give myself resistance to fire damage for 1 hour. As part of my draconic bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm just gonna stand here looking fucking juicy. And if he
sorry.
shows
One
up,
thing though. Kirill,
What's
at
that?
the start of your turn, you took 8 points of fire damage.
Poisoned.
Hey,
Fire poison.
And you then healed yourself, so you can feel that the venom has subsided.
Right.
Okay.
yeah, I'm just
and-
gonna hold my action to Misty Step on top of this guy.
okay, sure.
I'm
Sounds
surprised
good
you're
to
not throwing a fireball at the trees.
He already blew his load on a
And
pretty
I'm
big
looking for a
spell.
long-term solution. I don't know how much this fucker's got left in him.
Yeah.
The
You guys
holding
are
an
fucking
action.
deleting the
Is
trail.
that literally just an action, or can you hold like your movement and shit too? I don't remember. I can't remember if
You can
that.
you can delay your turn to go at the end of the round, always. At the end of the initiative
makes
order,
sense.
always.
Yeah.
Or you can hold your action.
Sure.
Timon,
It wasn't
It's your turn.
worth it. Don't do it.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that if that's the alternative. Seeing Haldir, I'm actually gonna step right next to him. Boop.
You fool.
Am I a fool? Are you gonna blow yourself up? Jeez. I mean,
You might.
I'm thinking he's gonna jump one of us, and then it'll
I
be
mean, I was
sweet.
thinking about putting a fireball on my head. It crossed my mind.
I guess you did give yourself resistance to fire. This is a very Tammin thing to do. Fuck up Haldir's plans, so we're doing it. I'm making a perception check.
Okay.
19.
Really strong roll. It's dead quiet. Actually, you can still hear in the distance. This time, it's even more frantic and consistent. The screeching of a spider that's coming closer
Okay.
from the east. All right.
Interesting. Okay, well, that's it.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, I've done this like every turn now. Said, wait a minute, but I'm gonna use second wind because why not?
Sure.
17. That's my turn.
It's going to, at the end of your turn, jump at you and try and eat you.
Perfect. It worked.
Coming from the snow pile over here. He blasts out, takes a swing.
Misty
With
Step,
it.
stop on top of that bitch ass.
Okay. He connects for the first time against you. That's what it feels like.
What does he?
No,
what does
it's
he roll?
actually 25.
Yeah, that definitely connects.
You need to make a con save.
I'm gonna use Indomitable to re-roll that roll.
Probably a good idea.
23.
Yes, you save. So you only take 22 points of piercing damage. Yane, it's your turn.
Whew.
Well, I'm gonna fucking let's see how far this is.
That's pretty far, but you could probably
Holy
dash. You have
I mean,
40 feet of movement?
Dash charge.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
But
working.
I wouldn't even get all the way I'd get here.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
it's
just
not
gonna
the
go
worst
my
thing
full.
ever if you're over
He's
there.
just gonna. I mean, by the time I get there, he's gonna fucking disappear anyways.
Yeah, and we don't know what's coming from the east.
So I'll get right up towards, friggin'
Misha.
and I'll ready my action to fucking stand here.
It's going to lose one of its legendary actions here since it doesn't have anything it can do.
Oh, actually, and I'm gonna rage. I'm just gonna go ahead and rage. Fuck it.
Sure.
Rage.
I'm mad that I'm running around.
It just can't get a beat on this thing. Yeah. All right. It's gonna take its bite at Tam. He doesn't even notice that Haldir's behind him. He's just munching.
Say Halder's token.
Do your
anymore.
worst.
I'm literally under the spider.
Although I think if he hits me and I fail my con, I just lose. I just die. We'll
Well-
see.
How about a natural 20?
Yeah, that would hit. A critical
Okay.
attack would hurt.
So go ahead and
I'll parry it. So I'll reduce it by whatever this outcome is. Critical fail as well. Very nice. So 6. Roll con.
roll con.
11.
Okay, so you take 38 points of piercing damage.
Is that -6 or after?
That is not minusing 6. So 32 points of
Okay.
piercing damage. And then you also take 27 points of fire damage. 7, 7, 8, 5.
You said, wait, say that again?
32 plus 27, so
Okay.
59.
I'm unconscious.
It's happy. It ate somebody. You're in its jaws. And
Yeah,
you're
Probably
burning
starting to be
up.
more comfortable in his
just
comatose state. Really,
yeah.
this is where I shine.
It's my
Okay.
natural state.
Yeah. It's done with its turn. Well, actually, it's going to take.
Another bite, another nibble.
No, it
Chase?
can't do that.
Just kidding.
It's going to drag you
Okay.
and just start
And-
pulling you away so that it can eat you. It's gonna
Is
move
Haldir on
25
his back
feet.
or no?
Haldir, you can make a dexterity check to stay on his back.
He's not going that fast.
I mean, he's popping around in the midst of trees and there's branches and shit all over the place. It's not a hard check, but you gotta do a check.
This one. 9.
You make a little bit, and then you take a branch right to the nog. You get knocked off, and you're pretty close to him still, but you're not on his back anymore.
Alright.
That ends its turn though. Misha, you have no line of sight on the spider, nor what happened to Tammin. It was in the trees.
That got eyes 40 feet up.
You do.
So I'm gonna get line of sight on the spider.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna upcast
Fairy fire.
healing. No, I don't have fairy fire.
Damn
That's
it.
not who I am.
Be so good in this situation.
I know. Kept thinking, why don't I have fairy fire? Because that's not my class. Upcasting healing word to level 3rd level. So it's going to be 3d4 plus 5 for the maximum amount. So 12, 19. Oh, sorry. That's not
17.
12, 19, 17. Yeah.
On
Okay.
me, I presume. 17.
Yo.
You're
I
killing the
regain
spider.
consciousness in the jaws
And that's
of
a-
this
You're
thing.
still in his mouth, and mandibles clattering around you, but you do feel that the burn that was going to give you 2 death saves immediately at the start of your turn subsides.
And as an action, I'll cast Toll the Dead on the spider, which
Sure.
gets extra stuff which doesn't show up in here. It gets also a
Toll
1d6
the
plus a
dead.
2. Wow. Input value is missing. Nice. Let me reload my page.
Input value is missing.
Yeah, I think I broke D&D Beyond clicking around.
It
no,
happens.
it's just missing. It's just missing.
All
Here we
right,
go.
time to type out that roll.
What level are we? We're 11, but we're actually,
11.
but we're not
Ele-
actually.
No, we're 11.
We are
For
11.
for cantrip consideration, we're level 11.
Oh, okay. Plus, this also gets a +5 from my wisdom, and it gets a +2.
Oh, it worked. Except it didn't give you your bonus mods. Or
Yeah, it didn't give me anything really, but so that's the roll,
well,
and
it
it's
rolled
a
the
save.
dice. It just didn't
Yeah.
give you your mods. So
No,
just put
it's the
those
thing's
in.
broken. So it's a wisdom save of 17.
He fails.
And then so he'll take that damage plus a 5 plus a 2 plus
So you're
a
at 21.
1d6.
7, 21, yeah.
Yeah,
Plus
and you need to roll
D6.
another d6.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
nice.
just a 1d6 in addition.
So 27.
7. Yep. Nice.
That's pretty good for a cantrip.
Not bad for the
It's the
cantrip.
only one that gives Eldritch Blast a run for its money.
Right now, that's only because all the other crap. And then the Celestial will go ahead and take his action after mine and keep following this spider through the air as he's just flying over it, shooting. Oh, oh shit, I have to roll this by hand. God damn it. Both it?
Yes.
And then there'll be a +10 of Radiant.
So that is 27 as well. My word. It's not looking good. Okay. At the end of your turn, it's going to use its deafening screech. So everybody except for Yane and Kirill need to make con saves. How dare you save?
I need to make a con save.
Misha saves.
Is this a disadvantage?
No.
Even though I'm.
Oh wait, yes,
well,
because
so
you're
it
within
is-
10 feet, and so is
I rolled a
Haldir's
10.
actually.
I rolled a 10.
Yeah. So you guys both fail, and Misha saves. So you take
If I remember Misha's
22 points of thunder damage. Back to the unconscious.
I'm unconscious again.
I do believe.
This is totally. This is every single time. I just go in and out of.
And you guys are both blinded. Okay, perfect. That's what I like to see. It ends its turn. Kirill, you hear the screech. You saw some lights popping up over here in this general direction.
I'm gonna cast Storm Sister's Blessing. So I have the range to fucking go over this piece of shit.
Sure.
So I know I'm gonna horse my way through the forest.
Sure. Horsing your way through the forest.
I'm gonna lance him in the thorax.
Sure.
Magic lance.
Magic lance.
Did you just do that? Holy shit!
I don't see your attack yet.
I'm obviously threatening
Mm-hmm.
space.
So yeah. So what is this? It's 17 or 28? Is he flanked by Haldir?
I would say he's not even really in range to hit him. I mean, I guess he kind of is. You'll probably kill him no matter what. You hit him.
I'm gonna drop a level 2 smite. What was the?
D6.
What was the? I already forgot what the fucking improved smite was.
You would just get a D8, an extra D8.
Right.
Roll d6 and a d8.
So that's Exacxies. You knock it
28.
unconscious and slay it. It is currently dead.
Bam. X marks the dead creature spot.
Alright, let's start caving out its eyes and toss it in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
unconscious.
So,
Uh,
for all
okay.
intents and purposes, combat has ended. There's no other creatures on the field.
I'm gonna roll up and heal Tammin with a cure wound.
Am I still blind?
Hit me with the numbers.
No, you're no longer blind.
5.
5. Nice.
I'm gonna walk up to this thing and stab it through the head with my sword, like 4 times.
Nice. Very nice. Gain.
Yes, sir. How disappointed is my axe in me?
It's very disappointed. But you also look over your shoulder and you can see a large spider
Yes.
running out
Another
into this
Protect me.
direction. It gets about this far before it is stunned. It does not appear to be trying to hide. It is running in a beeline.
To what?
The other spider.
Looks
of
like
course.
it's at him.
Come for me.
I'll go ahead and say that we're at the top of the round. So, Tammin, you're coming into consciousness. You don't see this?
Yeah. I
Yane,
don't.
what do you do?
I'm gonna regroup with my group. Don't want to get fucking crushed.
Pussy.
I took fucking a fourth of my damn health in one hit. You idiots are gonna take forever to fucking get
I
to
took
me.
half of mine in
What are
one
you
hit.
talking about?
Or like an eighth.
I got fucking. I can sprint across the battlefield because of my glorious steed.
I'm just ready in action.
Okay. I need to roll its initiative. Okay. Yeah, so Yane is running over to the group. What are you saying anything there?
There's a fucking spider going!
All right.
You just killed that.
Is Tammin still down?
I am up with 5 HP.
Okay.
Nisha, you can see across in the dark. There's a spider. It's coming out. Looks exactly the same as the other spider.
Spider. Okay. Got it.
The moonlight's giving you
Wait,
some
did
dim light
Yane
to
run
play with.
away?
Yane ran away from it
That's so confusing.
and lost his rage.
Yeah, Misha's
Oh,
very
no,
confused, staring at Yane.
Maybe it used
I had to tell
intimidate.
you guys.
And then she'll, sure, why not? She'll cast a blight at the new spider. Oh wait, that's just to be really close for that. She's not going to cast a blight at that new spider.
I ran away from the spider in the very first time I saw it too. So I don't know why you guys are surprised.
What are you talking about? We got into this because you ran into the woods trying to kill
you were
things.
there.
Down.
I ran after the bear, and then I ran away from the spider.
Man,
You're scared of spiders.
I hope your axe is just calling you a giant pussy.
Dude, I'm fine with that.
It's very quiet. It's not
Alright,
saying anything.
I'll cast I'm gonna toll the dead again. I'll have to get within 60 feet of it though. Where's the edge of 60 feet? Like here?
Mm-hmm.
Yup. Misha's gonna front line in front of Yane. Try and
That
casting
new
Toll the
armor,
Dead.
she's tanky. It's fine.
Wisdom DC 17. It's actually, I think, it's a 18 with the stone she has. But wisdom save.
It saves.
All right, then he does not take any damage.
Okay.
But the celestial will go ahead and shoot. Also.
Couple of D9s or D20 plus
Yeah.
9s. Okay. You hit twice.
Oh, this is a different kind of spider?
No, 16 is its armor class.
Oh, okay. I'll roll that damage.
Ouch.
And then 10
Yes.
radiant.
So that's 24. No, 22. Plus 10 is 32. Okay. Ouch. It is going to take its turn now. And it is going to run. Its entirety of movement. It's going to walk past you, Misha.
Okay. Wait.
Oh, hello.
If he provokes an attack of opportunity, I can use a
The
spell on
cantrip.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a spell, yeah.
I think it has to be a cantrip. Actually, now that you mention, it, I think it's right. Hold on.
I
It
think
has
it
to
is.
be a cantrip.
I think that happened recently in the fucking
You
Critical
can
Role,
make,
and it was kind of a big
and
thing.
cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action.
Okay, there you go. Yeah,
It doesn't actually
that's
have to
fine.
be a cantrip.
Oh, that means it's
Perfect.
amazing.
Do I have a slot for Blight? Hold on.
Is that just Warcaster's thing or what?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna cast Blight on this guy.
Sure.
Oh shit! But I
Um,
already cast it. Fuck. Never mind. All right, that's fine.
Con save.
Yeah.
It does succeed, so it takes half 17.
Yeah.
Okay. That as it intercepts that shock of pain, it drops its form,
Ooh.
and no longer is it a spider. It is instead
A snake.
Indeed is not afraid of
That would be so keck.
is
It's an even smaller
instead
It's a Khajiit.
a little dark elf woman,
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I like it.
and who drops to her knees as she sees the dead corpse of this spider.
Aw, shit, man.
You fucked.
Spider.
Killed Loss.
That ends its turn.
She's not dead though.
No,
She's casting something.
no, she's just looking aghast, like, oh. Okay, Carol, is it your turn? I think.
Yeah. What's going on? Sorry, I took a.
No, that's appropriate answer right now.
This
Actually,
other spider that ran up on us transformed into a dark elf and like is staring at the corpse.
It's
of
like
the other
crying
one.
or something.
Being a pussy, I don't know.
You there? The hell is this?
I'm sorry, are we still in combat? Or...
Yeah. So you call out to her. What language are you speaking in?
Common?
Sure. Let me just check something.
Just looking up the Drow dictionary.
I speak
No.
Undercommon.
He has to speak this entire dialogue in fluent Drow.
Okay. Yeah. So it doesn't respond to what you say, Carol.
Wait, is speaking free action?
Yeah, I mean,
Just
it's not
move
making
by-
any attempt to attack you, so you guys can just
Uh,
engage with this.
I'll try.
Unless you're attempting to attack it.
Well, I already did attack her a lot.
Yes, you did.
But, I'll say an undercommon. You do not attack us.
She looks up to you, and you can see that she's just got massive tears in her eyes. She's like, one of the last of its kind. Tell me, did he strike first?
Yep.
Yes, and
You should hear Hero.
many times.
Yeah,
And you
I'll
bested
get up
him.
holding my side. Guess it's not my
About
turn.
takes my friend. God damn it.
One of the last of the Blackfires. A terrible fate.
Does anybody else speak Undercommon right now?
Nope.
Hell no.
Well, by rights, one of you
Shouldn't even be here.
may take its heart.
Why do we take it, sorry?
Okay, yeah, Misha will just relate what
She-
she's saying because this is what's going on.
That's just what she said. We don't know why.
Yeah. What are we to do with its heart?
Oh. Eat it, of course. To take on its strength. It's only fitting, one of the last of its kind. Someone must carry on its legacy, its vitality.
She's gonna look at the rest of the party and she's like, to take on its heart, you must, she wants someone to eat its heart. By all means, somebody.
Yay.
Which is
I
like,
can eat it.
yeah, there you go. Yane will be up for it.
Maybe I won't be fucking scared of it now.
This is like growth in character.
What?
She walks up to it. She's drawing a dagger. And she actually casts a spell on herself while she approaches this corpse and starts to just rip into it.
Can I
And
attempt to identify it?
yep. What's it?
I have
don't
to.
know.
I have to read it every time.
Yeah.
That's why I put it in this channel. Intelligence Arcana. So I need to do that no matter what. DC is 15 plus the spell's level. If the level of the spell is cast as a class spell and the character is a member of that class, I have advantage. So if it's a sorcerer spell, I'd have advantage.
Okay. Yep, you do have advantage. I mean, it's of the same. You have a capability of casting it, so it's just protection from energy. If she's picking fire, as she
Okay.
starts to slash open its body,
Alright, that's
and there's just like steam ripping off of it. She cuts out a chunk of a heart, and talking to Misha as she hands it to Yane. He mustn't be healed, and he must endure its digestion.
Wait, Yane already got hit.
Can you heal me
Right.
first? Can I be healed
That's
first?
what I was gonna say. Yeah, I was like, maybe you need to be healed first.
No, she pushes your hand away. No.
I'm going to fine. I'm going to cast
I'll
Death
eat it.
Ward on
I'm
Yane.
eating it.
So yeah, no, I'm just gonna drop a Death Ward on Yane.
What are you doing, Yane?
This bitch.
Do it.
Go for it. Misha pats you on the back as she casts the spell on you because she has to touch you.
Go ahead and make a con save,
Or do I? Okay.
Yane.
Should have let me eat it. He's doomed.
I'm not doomed.
Okay.
He's probably fine.
So you take 10 points of fire damage as the caustic blood is burning you up, and you can feel that it is continuing to burn on the way down. This will not be pleasant. This will not be a pleasant night for you.
Literal heartburn.
That's pretty good.
Literal heartburn.
That's awesome.
Ah.
I will watch this. I will see. You mustn't heal him. He must endure. It's for Catus and his legacy.
He'll not be healed by me. He is not healed by me. He is.
Dude, am I gonna turn into a spider? What was that movie where the guy turned into a spider? Lost in Space.
Spider-Man.
technically speaking, Death Ward does not heal him.
Sure, I know. But she's just saying that too.
Yeah,
She starts to make an encampment, and she starts to. Actually, she starts burying the spider.
Interesting.
No.
This is a
She
huge
starts.
spider,
Yeah, she actually just starts casting a spell on it that I am going to look up real quick because I don't know the druid spell that does it. But
right? Funeral.
I'm attempting to communicate with this lady in all the languages I know. To see
You know
if we have
many,
a common
right?
one.
Like 5 of them?
AKA Elven, Draconic, Orcish, Dwarvish, Goblin.
All at once.
That would be
No, I'm
something.
just saying, like, Que pasa?
He's testing it out.
Just looking at you like, what the fuck?
yeah, I guess she is going to just cause a small amount of snowfall on this particular location, and she is going to start to bury it. Yeah. Okay.
Let's get back to camp.
Yane, I think you should take well care of yourself.
We're gonna go fucking drinking and boozing and whoring right now.
Yeah.
Out in the
No, yeah.
mountains?
So if you start to try and leave, she like notices that you're leaving, and she grabs your hand, and she's like, "No, you got to stay."
Doesn't
Just
respond
fucking lay
to
down
any of
and take a nap.
my attempts, or no.
So what all languages do you know?
Common, Elven, Draconic, Orcish, Dwarvish, Goblin.
I want to ask.
So in Orcish, what do you say to her?
Oh, I just keep saying, do you speak this in each language?
She looks up to you, and you start speaking to her in Orcish, and she replies in a brutish form of it. Yes. What do you want?
Brutish form of Orcish.
Yeah. It's not
I
very
just want to ask her,
refined.
like, who are you? Why are you? Why are you out here? Are you, do you live in the fucking under whatever the hell place is called? What's that place called?
Oh, the one where we were with the lizard guys?
The Maw is what I was intending to ask.
I want to
I
ask.
believe that's where all the dark elves live, to my
Yes.
knowledge.
I hail from the Maw. My name is Canella Delore, and I am the archdruid of our circle there. I was tracking this creature for some time, hoping to return him to the Maw before some horrid fate befell him. I apparently failed.
Yeah, I'll share some minor grievances, and I want to ask if she knows anything. If she knows of what's that bitch's name?
Van Ratha?
No,
That would still be a great question. The queen.
Queen. Ona Lorez. Is that her name?
She's
Yes.
no queen of mine.
Misha's starting to like this girl.
And I said, so I'd ask her, I'd say, like, nor mind, do you know where she gets her strength or something? I'm just trying to dig for some info here.
By all accounts, she is a capable witch of her own right. But I know that she borrows her strength from others.
Misha's gonna spit and say steals.
Well, are they speaking in Orcish?
It's true. If it's an Orcish, you might not understand that.
Yes, it is in Orcish.
Never mind.
That's
I
who
think they're
it is.
speaking literal gibberish right now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna ask her, is the other dark elves have like the same disposition as her, Or is that like an individual's thing, or like the druids feel that way, or, you know?
Some do. Most that remain in the mall do not recognize her as someone who is right to follow. But she did protect our people from what befell many some years ago. A calamity. I'm sure your people have tale of it.
Yeah.
She was gifted some foresight into its occurrence and had us flee our wondrous city to come to this forsaken land. But still, there are phenomenal creatures. Well worth
Is she
studying.
referring to the old continent?
Yes.
Okay.
Yane,
Yes, sir.
make a con save. You take an additional 10 points of fire damage
We should just
as
stand next to
it's
Kiro
burning.
if you are.
Carol's
why are you
just trotting
sitting-
back.
I'm just
Carol is just trotting back to camp to go back to bed.
He's gone, yeah. Yane's got to do this himself.
What? You just left?
Yeah, Carol can't understand this shit. Like, fuck it. He's going, him and his horse going.
Kirill
Wait,
is
am I
such
gonna-
a troll.
all night. Like,
I'm gonna make a. These are
Cutting up with
saving.
the game. Bullshit.
These are saving throws.
Yes.
How often does it look like Yane is suddenly like burning up inside?
This took
I
you
got the
probably,
crowd, right?
let's say,
Kind of
20
really-
minutes.
20 minutes. Okay.
fine.
Pat your shoulders and be like, Yane, if you do not survive, I will bring you back. I'm going to pat Tao's skull on my hip.
I'm worried I'm gonna end up being another accessory of yours.
You will.
Tao is not an accessory.
It was in my life.
Ow. Ouch.
Think about what
Right.
to ask this lady.
Meanwhile, that guy just did so much damage.
Oh man.
Yep. So she's just watching Yane burn up.
Ask her, how long is this supposed to burn?
For some, it takes all night.
Be fucked.
One night.
It'll let me do
For,
it.
for others, a few hours.
I'd be fucked either way. If it's every 20 minutes,
Well, I mean, hey, there's something,
Relax.
something's going on.
You'll make it.
You're not here.
Carol would say you'll make it. Don't worry.
He's
I,
yelling
I,
that.
ask, I asked the lady, can I give him a potion, one that doesn't heal him?
I would not interfere. You don't know how it will dilute the effects of the heart.
If it takes his life, we will not let him
let's.
stay there.
I'm gonna rock.
I mean,
all
the
this.
question is, are we going to let this guy
It
die?
takes his
just to see
life.
What's going on?
Then he dies. He was not strong enough.
That is not how death works.
She gestures to the corpse. No, that is how death works.
I point back at the spider. The spider was very strong.
Would you not have aided this creature? Had you encountered it sooner?
I would have assessed the situation. But it appears that you had it very much overwhelmed. And I would have tried to, well, get it to flee. Get him to flee.
I'm just saying, there's a bit of a comparison there. Things don't live and die just by how strong they are, but also by others' actions. No?
He just
Just
nods.
as you would have done?
Doesn't really respond. Do what you wish, but know that it will not imbue its strength
I see.
if it is altered.
Grab Yane by his face. Yane, you'll be strong. And don't die.
You're just like shaking me in my head.
Yes.
Lightning.
Can you be strong? Giant meat stick.
Dude, I'm literally fucking burning up from the inside.
Yeah, it's
Muscles
awesome.
mean nothing. Am I just profusely sweating?
Yeah, like you're like having to hold your guts. You're like fucking burning it. Like it's like the worst case of an upset stomach that you could possibly have.
That's what you can come up with.
Yeah, that's it. This is really
You just
gross.
got a bad tummy ache.
Yeah,
No.
I mean it's in the sense that you're pretty sure that your stomach lining is burning away right
Sure, I'm gonna die, is what I'm
now.
thinking.
Yeah, it certainly feels that way. It's like. I mean, I don't know if you ever eaten something that is way too fucking hot.
Yes.
Yeah, I love
You
that.
might you feel like you might die. You're not
What is worse?
sure.
Is
Maybe.
this worse, or is later, if I survive later, is it worse?
If you die, my next door won't be a bitch.
I don't know. She doesn't respond. She doesn't know what you're talking about.
Does it hurt more on the way in or on the way out?
Ah.
I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked.
Okay.
Nah, you're not.
Some more
I-
time passes.
I want to ask this lady if she knows anything about. Yeah,
So ask her.
but I'm trying to remember the guy's name.
Nash.
No. The king.
Menethok.
Oh.
Yeah.
Darum Methael. No. Yes.
Do you know anything of the one they call
Dara.
Menethok?
The Queen's consort. You refer to.
A bit more than that, by
Interesting.
my wager, but yes.
What about
Queen's
him?
consort.
It's just don't know how secluded your people are down in the wherever you are in the maw or what have you. But we are quite certain that he's intending to kill like I don't know everyone, and I do believe he may have the means to do so. I was just wondering, if the Dark Elves were concerned about that at all, and maybe they'd I don't know, help us to rid him of this world. Or,
The Queen has many dark elves under her command. I would say most, even.
yeah, I meant the other ones.
It's not my concern what happens to the people of Jelrin.
Well, I don't think it's just Jelrin. You see, those are just people that serve to, I don't know, rally his power. And I mean, I have to presume that he's not killing them all for sport. I think there's a reason, and it's going to, give him some pretty nasty abilities and or implements that I assume he intends to use on other things.
If you're asking for my order to get involved, you are quite literally barking up the wrong tree.
No, I
That
assumed
literal?
I kind of get that. But you could talk to somebody else for me, maybe. As a
She shakes her head. No, we have no desire to help. But by all measure, by the history of the land that we have uncovered, this place should be desolate from all civilization. Yours included. If
yes,
Manithok is
but
the
you had
agent
no
of that
problem settling
destruction,
here yourself.
that's fine.
Am I mistaken?
Settling is not a word.
Aren't
I
you all
would
about
use.
the natural order of things? I mean, the natural order of things was you'd be dead on, Timbuktu, but you're not.
We fled a calamity. Why don't you tell the people to flee? Do the same. If you cannot fight, if you are not strong enough, then you do flee. That is the nature of being prey.
Mm-hmm. Kind of upturn to this lady and walk off a little ways.
Make another con save, yeah. You take 17 points of fire damage.
I'm so fucked.
Bitch.
Just fucking dying.
Let me take the
I
ring.
mean, it's eventually someone's gonna need to help him out.
Yeah.
I've already helped him.
Well, I'm
If
not doing
anybody
anything
has any
until he says
resistance to
mercy.
energy-
Wait, what did you help me with? Fucking
Pass.
words of support?
Yeah, I gave you death ward. God damn.
Oh, okay.
You will die though. Is kind of the well. You'll die, not die. It's not healing. You just don't die.
That'd be crazy.
Okay. So she's just waiting for this heart to take its course.
I'm gonna go ahead and oh shit, no, never mind. It's only a fucking minute. Never, I can't do it. Anybody have any kind of protection from energy or fire they could give Yane?
No. I have potions.
Carol?
Yeah, he went to sleep. This
Yeah,
idiot.
literally looking back at Carol, who's already asleep.
You walked off. Not even over
Yeah, he
here.
literally
Yeah,
walked off.
he's.
I have
yeah.
healing potions,
We can't
and
do
there's
that
some
one.
of them that suck.
No, if I die, I die.
Again,
Guys, he dies.
a man of honor.
Yeah, I guess.
Starting to understand.
That was
I knew
the
I should have
key.
eaten the
I'm not
fucking
happy
heart.
about it, but if I die, I die.
Sure.
Well, it sounds like you're.
Over the course of the next few minutes, or next few hours, why don't you make 2 more con saves?
Okay. Fuckers!
Jeez.
And two more fails.
Really low rolls with a +8. Damn.
Have you
Across the board.
succeeded any of them?
He succeeded the first one.
I'm guessing you have to get some successes for this to stop.
You
I
take
don't know.
32 points of fire damage.
Are you alive?
Yeah.
All right, you're doing
Yeah,
great.
I love that.
You should just gonna pat your shoulders.
I'm just going over to Yang and I'm like, just looking at him, like his face.
He's fucking dying, dude.
Yeah.
The ultimate burrito
Eh.
experience.
I
Mate.
genuinely cannot survive one more. Just so you guys know.
No,
You're-
I mean, you look
fine.
pretty bad. I'm gonna give him a
You're,
potion.
so this is pretty deep into the night. This has been a few hours. Like it's been kind of spaced out a little bit farther.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to sleep and tell them to wake me if I'm needed.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if anybody else wants to take a rest, you need to have started to take a rest.
Until I
Yeah.
die.
Misha
No, I'm
can't
staying up
rest
with my
while
buddy.
you're dying.
Okay, so you're staying awake.
Well,
Yep.
actually, wait. Is Hammond staying up?
I'll just before I go to bed.
What do you
or Before I went to
mean?
bed, however that sequencing works, I'll
Mhm.
just set one of my healing potions up to the side of me.
Okay, in that case, then Misha is just going to gently pat Yane's shoulder, lay down, and go like, "You've got this."
I'm
Be
staying
strong.
up with Yane. I have some
And
health
Hammond,
potions.
wake me if he actually does. She draws like a finger across her throat.
I mean,
Tom, can you see my health?
this girl isn't letting him leave the location.
No, I saw what you were at before the 32, so I know the general
Are
situation.
you in 1 HP?
Worst case scenario, you have 10
Okay.
days, and I will see you again, Yane. Good night.
Make a con save. This is as it starts to become early morning. You succeed.
Jeez.
No,
How
You
you,
take-
it's like
you
when
take-
you said early morning.
You take 7 points of fire damage.
sucker.
Are you unconscious?
No.
Yeah.
How
look
you
at the-
feel?
You would have
buddy? How
you would have
feeling?
taken 15. So you guys are now starting to wake up as Yane is still struggling. You're
I'm
also
patting him
exhausted
on the
now.
back and
Oh, wait. Did we actually get a full night's rest by this point?
Yes.
well, you
It
get
was just like, when you walk out, man, that was such a good night's sleep.
You just see
Yeah.
Yane. He looks like actual death.
There's just like
No.
piece of shit all around me.
Our semi-adopted
Oh, what's
brother
up,
needs your
buddy?
help. Our companion, please.
he's not our adopted brother.
Semi-adopted brother.
No, not even.
He stood in for Tao.
Okay. Make one last
Mm-mm.
con save.
No. No.
All right.
You
You
gotta
have
get
to
my
succeed, or
bonus
you're
this
going
time,
down, and I'm
big
giving you a
boy.
fucking
Yeah, you have your bonus, but you are exhausted now. So it's with
You need to roll
disadvantage. You have an
twice.
extra
Super
2.
Even
Doesn't fucking matter.
rage.
no, this will matter because even if you die, you don't
Yep.
die.
So you take 17
That's a
points
lot
of fire damage,
assumptions.
No,
but
like,
the Death Ward protects you. And so it looks like Yane is about to just fucking vomit up his entire body. He's just coughing up blood at this point. And he almost, like, he faints and drops into the snow. And then you pick yourself back up, Yane, and you can feel that the effects of the heart have faded. You gain 12 plus your con mod in max hit points.
shit.
Damn.
So you gain 16 more to your max hit points.
Man,
Wow.
that's awesome.
That's a lot of HP, actually.
Very excitedly slapping Ian on his shoulders when he doesn't look like he's like dying
A whole
internally
other
from
level's worth
fire.
of HP just for chilling.
I want to like fucking start touching stuff to see if I stick.
You do not.
Like,
He's trying to see if he's Spider-Man.
Oh.
dude.
Spider-Man. She kind of tilts her head when Yane goes down. And then when he pops back up, she's like, well, congratulations. And she dusts herself off, gets up. You won a hard-fought fight. Good luck on your journeys. And she takes one last look at the spider, turns into a bird, starts flying off.
Fucking druids.
I think you buried the spider.
She looks at the mound where the spider was.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, all right. I think we should take off for the day. I'm all rested, and let's get going.
we'll do that. Misha's gonna
Yeah.
like readjust her spells in the morning and in morning
Sure,
prayer.
yeah. We'll take a quick fiver, and then we'll come back to finish out the session.
Sure.
Cool.
10, 25. At 25. I'll be right back.
Is 8? I mean, fucking 16 health really worth all that? I mean, I guess
Yeah,
it
are
is.
you kidding?
You technically
Permanently, you get that.
you only have 1 hit point right now. By the way.
Well, I had 2 before that last check, so.
Oh, okay. Well, then okay. So you the thing finishes and you have 1.
I mean, you have
no
to get your
chance
HP back probably before we really do anything, unless people are willing to heal you.
I'm definitely gonna heal him, but I've got to like reset my spells because my spells were originally set to hunting a.
I also have 5 HP.
You didn't.
Fine, I guess we
Did
can.
you fucking eat a spider heart? No.
Yeah, the
I
spider
stayed
ate
up with
him.
him.
Yeah, that's fair.
I
should
stayed
have
up
ate
with him.
that.
I was gonna give him a potion if he died. She didn't.
Wait, what are we? What are we going to a dungeon?
We don't know. We're going to
We're
the
going
pillar.
to
Okay.
help the people who sent Haldir a message.
Oh, I mean, we can probably. You guys should roll some hit die and take some
Probably a
short
trap,
rest.
but you know.
Yeah, I'd short rest, roll some hit dice. Because even if we can heal you, we're not gonna be able to heal you for nearly as much damage as you guys have.
And short rest restores like what, half your hit die? Hello? Oh no, 5-minute break. I'll be back.
Yes, you have 4 minutes.
Did I just beat Yordle in a fucking boss fight? Holy fuck.
Never let him hear the end of it, dude. Whew. It's a nasty spider boy.
Yeah. His plus to hit should have been higher.
It happens. You can always fudge too if you want. But I don't do that.
If there were two of them, you definitely would have been fucked.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They have a lot of health.
I noticed.
You have a shit ton of health.
No one had 364.
Did we know if we were going? Because I got the impression we were going to a dungeon, or that the person who called out to.
I mean, it kind of seems like the
That-
person who messaged Chalder was like, "Hey, we're stuck in this place. We're all sick or injured or whatever. We can't get out. No one else is coming. Please help. It's somewhere in the Hollow Peaks." I mean,
Close.
yeah, something like that. I mean, it's going to be something that isn't just out in the open. I bet.
At the
but who knows?
ruins, they said.
Yeah.
Do you possess anything?
It's probably a
that-
trap.
No, well, that's the question. Do you possess anything that belongs to this person, or did belong to this
Trying
person?
to scry.
Well, I got a mirror and I got a scry spell.
That's. When did we level?
I don't think I do.
Because I don't.
You wouldn't
I didn't.
Would have been good
have
to know
kept-
before
I don't
we left.
think you would have kept anything of hers. Would you have?
Lock of hair. Were you in love?
I don't think so.
Oh. Damn. Do you have a picture?
No, definitely
Your
not.
your necklace wasn't also in the, well, that broke too.
That
right.
wasn't from them.
We all back?
Yep.
Oh
Okay.
god, I'm gonna have to mute this fucking because of this popsicle.
Yeah. Popsicles. All right. So you guys, are you guys taking a short rest so that you can keep Yane on his feet, or are you going to go?
We're gonna need a short rest for them to roll some hit dice, but I'm also going to cast the Beacon of Hope.
You likely won't be able to make it to where you need to go if you take a short rest.
That's fine. We don't
Wow.
need to.
He's
We
got
don't-
one
Short
hit
rest
point,
and we won't
so
be
I
able to
don't.
make it, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I'll go
Short
by
rest is
myself.
an hour.
I'll go ahead.
I'll
Okay.
have to.
They have no health, so we might as well just take this short rest. It's fine.
I mean, you do have other options. I mean, you can expand spell slots if you want to.
Well, I
Or-
am. That's
yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
casting the Beacon of Hope. Where they get max
Yeah,
healing.
but I'm gonna
and
go
things
ahead
like that.
if they're gonna stay, which they can. That's fine.
We'll catch up. That's
Are we casting spells or resting? Because if we're resting and he's going an hour ahead of us,
I am
that's a bad
casting a
idea.
spell so you guys can rest for the maximum amount.
Okay. So whoever is staying behind,
All right.
Who
Well,
is
if
staying
we're
behind?
resting at all, then I will, because it'd be dumb if we're gonna do that for me not to do it.
Yeah, we should really not split up.
Kirai,
I'm rolling
must
hit
stay with
dice.
them. You're not listening. You get the maximum amount of your goddamn hit dice.
Okay, sweet.
it's 39.
Might as well
Yes,
use
you-
all of them, dude.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm going to.
That's as much as
Well,
you.
you're at full health. You got a long rest.
He didn't.
I did
Hammond
not go to
didn't,
sleep.
and Yane didn't.
Why are you rolling?
I don't know.
So,
I
so
don't know.
you just
So I
note
can
that he
count the
did use
numbers
it.
of times
Yeah.
I did
Yeah,
it.
that works. That works.
16
5 left.
for Yane.
So I'm gonna use them all.
Yeah.
60
just-
plus a bunch of 3s. 18. I'm at maximum HP exactly.
Oh, Jesus, I have 11 fucking hit dice.
One for each level.
That's insane.
That's a lot.
If you use them all, you can heal well beyond your maximum heal.
Yeah,
So-
I'm at max.
Alrighty. I am at maximum health.
So you guys continue northward.
Yeah. I guess I'm trying to
Okay.
catch up with Haldir.
I was gonna say,
Whoever-
did Kirill go off with Haldir, or did Kirill stay behind?
Stay with the group.
Okay.
Like
Haldir
we
is
can
ahead
we
by an
can
hour.
we can ride a little faster. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll just push Yaney
Haldir.
farther.
You can roll a survival check, and then whoever is leading the group in the back can also roll a survival check.
All right. Who has a good survival?
I have a +5, but I'm not proficient in
Oh, I'm
survival.
exhausted, by the
So
way,
I
'cause
think
I didn't
somebody
sleep.
who's not exhausted may be
Yeah,
proficient.
Yane, you're also exhausted.
All right, Kirill, it's me and you. How are you feeling?
All you. My intelligence score is fucking awful.
Survival should be wisdom, but there you go.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's years better than mine. But
Haldir and Misha, your groups are both respectively. Haldir's group being just Haldir.
And
Ron
I'm
taking-
trying to push our group,
Sure.
try to catch up to him, obviously.
You travel most of the day, and you get to the point where it is it's starting to become nightfall. Haldir, you see off in the distance, there is a so basically what kind of starts to come before you. There's mountains to your left, and there's mountains to your right, so the east and west of you by a good portion. You're about in this gap right here. And you can see that there is a sheer drop off, like a plateau across this, pretty much, and it drops into a wasteland, which you can see off in the distance. It just looks like it's completely barren. But before that, and along this precipice, there is a outjutting cliff that contains a tree at the end of it. It was a very large tree. It looks pretty dead and withered, but not dissimilar to a tree you once saw near Pix. And nestled at the center of this tree is actually a bit larger than the other one. There is a spire, and at the top of it, there is a golden dome. This appears to be the place. Light is fast diminishing. There's no sign of your party.
Okay. How tall is this thing? Roughly.
The spire itself is maybe 80 feet tall. The tree grows past it a bit with its canopy. But right now, with its trees, leaves all withered and stuff, the branches, it doesn't really even grow past it more. It's just kind of around it.
Okay. How far away am I from this thing? Like,
You're probably
just,
like 100 yards. You're at the base of the cliff side. It kind of raises a little bit more as opposed to everything else where it's like dropping. This little jutting outreaching cliff is a little bit taller, a little bit higher.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna approach it and see if I can figure anything out.
Sure.
If I see any entities or anything, I will probably cast invisibility on myself.
Okay. So what are you looking for as you approach it?
Well, I mean, is there just like a door to go as like an
Yep, it looks like
entrance,
it's a wide archway. It's maybe 10 feet wide and maybe 15 feet tall. Looks like a half moon, basically.
And does it? So it seems like the tree died semi-recently.
No. It's been long dead.
Okay. Presumably, this tower could have something to do with that. Okay. Well, And there's not like any lights are on, or lights are like, or flames or flickering or anything.
No, just taking a look at the tower itself. There's just that opening at the base of it that you can see. And other than that, there's no like open spots on the tower side. And
Also, there's like no windows or anything.
no, there's no windows. The golden dome on top of it kind of stretches down. It's like not just a cap. Like also is like the wall of the uppermost part of the tower.
At all similar to like the tower that we saw Sorendor in the vision, or no?
No, that tower was much larger. Very apparently for giants. This does not seem to be so.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but
Misha and company, you guys are
I'm
breaking.
debating.
You're
Okay.
breaking the tree line as you start to see this gigantic drop off. And you do see, as I described before, giant tree on a precipice of a cliff that's overlooking this, and there is a tower nestled alongside the tree. You do see a shadowy figure halfway up the pathway. You've lost all the light at this point as you guys break this. It is now only artificial light that can assist you.
The only person who has dark vision would be ahead of us.
How far away did you say it was? The figure, sorry.
Maybe another 150 feet.
I'll send my raven over there to check him out. See who it is. If it's our boy or not.
Does your raven have dark vision or anything?
I think he doesn't.
He does not.
No.
He does not have any vision of
No.
Haldir.
Never mind.
Can't even send him out that
Can't
way.
even do that. Can't even tell him where to go because I can't see.
Well, we don't really got a choice. We're gonna have to start riding up.
150 feet?
I'll hold it.
I'm gonna yell at him.
I don't instantly
Hey,
recognize his form, right?
Haldir. See if he can hear me and or responds in any way.
He can hear you.
Does he respond?
Are they actually seeing me? I didn't know if that was like...
That's what I'm wondering.
I didn't know.
They are.
Oh.
Maybe.
Then I would... Well, what do you mean? Do I hear someone
You
yell
do
my
hear
name?
You do hear him. Yeah.
Oh.
Does
Fuck.
the
It'd be
figure,
like the big Tom trying to orchestrate the biggest fucking twist of all time.
does the figure where that he called out to,
I
does
love
he turn to
Haldir, what
like-
do you do? Again.
You can't see him anymore, really. It's dark.
Yeah,
Dark
I mean,
spot
if
out here.
I heard Tammin shout my name, I would turn and like wave or something.
Which apparently I am unable to see according to Tom.
Mm-hmm.
If we're
Okay.
riding closer, I'll prepare cantrip if I don't instantly already recognize that as Haldir. Just told it Ed.
Are you guys lighting torches or anything to move along this cliffside? That is
Do we have the Torch
into
King
his
with We
wall?
still have the Torch King with us, right, Kirill?
Yeah, Kirill's our Torch King.
Of course.
King of Torches.
8 million.
Mhm.
Never had too much light.
Yeah, okay. Alright, we're lighting them up, I guess.
Now you can see pretty clearly your companions are coming from the tree line and starting to move up the precipice.
I'll wave them over.
Nice.
You're still in darkness, unless you casted light or something.
Sure.
Oh, do you actually
You
have
guys-
that? I thought you were just kidding.
Yeah.
Not that it's like super.
You guys connect up towards closer to the base of this tower. I don't know how close you've approached. You were about 100 feet off now.
Okay, and we're riding up, I think. I don't see what else we do.
Run along. Yeah,
Is this the place,
coming along.
Haldir?
Well, walking. Only one of us has a mount.
Yeah, I'll walk towards them and meet them half in the way, wherever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I scoped it out a little bit. There's not much to see. I was hoping I could maybe like dimension door up there and like see in a window, and then, but there are no windows. I'm planning on just knocking on this door or opening it.
Seems the most pragmatic decision.
It is already open.
Oh. Well, then I'm gonna go
What
in
if
there.
we simply walked in?
Could there not be traps?
Of course.
I will lead the way. They are.
As you would.
Okay. So you have plenty of light sources. You guys are stepping over a light falling of snow as you guys ascend just like this set of stairs that set up the entrance. And there's a little platform, and then you're stepping onto the tower proper through this archway. And there's a bit of snow that's dusted its way in here. As you start to illuminate this like greeting hall, you see the stairwell that runs across along the wall leading up, and a portion of it that leads down. But there is a mass of rubble that has fallen over the downward portion. And across this hall, and around it, rather, you see old and decrepit furniture that's kind of just ramshackled and tossed around and weird. There's like no rhyme or reason to it. It looks very decayed, but the bits of it that are holding up are quite ornate and beautiful, kind of like flowing patterns, the way that the wood is carved.
Do they have any like obvious design to them? Like that's kind of a weird way to word that, but like, do they look like obviously human or anything like that? Or...
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check. It's based on what you know about this place to begin with, and
Well, yeah, they told
what
us
they were doing is it is a solar elf ruin.
Yeah.
This looks like it could be some of their make, but you haven't really seen a lot of like
it also
crafted
makes sense.
items. Of the
Also,
solar elves.
it's the same kind of tree. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what you see on the main floor. There are some tomes that are just kind of like scattered around as well. There's pages that are just dissolved into nothing. Yeah.
We attempt to see, like, maybe determine how long ago this stairway collapsed.
Yeah. If anybody would like to, you guys can make some investigation checks. 2 people, or if one wants to help somebody. Just tell me what you're looking for.
I'll help
I'm
somebody.
still exhausted.
Well, I would be
guidance somebody as well, since I don't know anything about solar elves.
Well, I'd
Probably
basically be like looking to see if there's like. So my thought is that there's like these big chunks of rock, right?
Mhm.
Presumably, like, do the chunks of rock have dust on them? Because I assume there's dust on fucking everything, right? But,
Yeah,
like,
there's
that
a
shit look not? Does that have like nowhere near as much dust or no dust or I don't know.
So
Something like that.
yeah. So you can tell, with some investigation. So why don't you roll just a straight investigation right now? With Misha's guidance.
13. I have not rolled well this evening whatsoever.
You can add a D4.
Oh yeah, I thought it was advantage. I forgot.
There you go.
Huge.
So you approach the collapsed part of this tower, where it has fallen in on itself a bit, and you can see looking up. So there's like a portion of it that has caved away, but you can also tell that this is the portion that is caved away is something that happened on like the second floor of this tower, and then it's caved in, and you can see from the impact marks and like when it fell down and pushed everything away. There is like it is lighter in dust in this area right now than in the other areas. Not necessarily just dust, but also the snow has kind of been pushed out more recently here. It doesn't look like it's up. Well, yeah, there's snow that was kind of like pushed in from the outside, like it's drifted in.
I see what you're saying.
And then there's from the hole there is some, but it hasn't like iced over. It's not like it's been open for many days, and there's been like a massive accumulation on it.
So up or down, I do not know. I think up. So the second floor is like there's like a giant hole in it. Is that?
There is a giant hole in the wall of the second floor. Yeah.
In the wall, like
in the
leading
wall.
outside.
Yes.
Oh, and I just didn't see it because I was like on the other side of the building,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should go up.
I think we should try, yeah.
Wherever your heart takes you.
So, you can't take the stairs up there, presumably?
You can. The stairs that lead up are undamaged.
Okay. Then...
Who's leading the way?
I actually think we probably need to go down then.
I'll lead the way.
I can't see shit.
Because if they were stuck at the top, they probably would have come down. Right?
Yeah. The tower is also not particularly large, so there's probably not many floors.
Well, I guess we can go up first then. Because we don't know what we'll find down. We know that how tall the building is.
Sensing undead just all the time with the little head thingy.
Yep. There's nothing that's coming up on your ticker.
All right, then I'm gonna start heading up the stairs.
Okay, is everybody going with him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carefully, watching out for false stairs. I don't want to fall.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, these are just like carved out, or like pythoned into the wall itself. They're pretty small, like stepping stones. It doesn't really seem like it's particularly functional.
Yeah,
not a lot of people come here, I guess, or they didn't expect a lot of people to. And as you guys are ascending this area, your head's like crest over the top of it. You can kind of like peek over the floor and see what's going on in the room before you actually ascend all the way. It's like an open stairwell, basically, you know? And that's why you can see behind you and about 30 feet back and up, there's a gigantic hole in the wall. Maybe not that gigantic isn't the best word, just about 5-6 feet wide. If you would like to make a perception check, Haldir, you're certainly welcome to.
Yeah.
So in this room, you can see it's almost like a barracks, you would say. There are a number of sleeping spaces that are set up, but they're all single beds that have like chests at the base of them, and they're like lining the wall. And obviously, it's at a curve because it's a circular tower. And you can see that some of them are askew, and some of them are ripped up or like torn into. There's like slash marks in them. And at a glance, as you look back and look at this hole that caused the collapse below, there are scorch marks that hit that particular area. And you can even see just across the ground as you kind of start to ascend a little bit higher that there are more scorch marks across the ground.
Like fire?
Like
You
fire or maybe lightning. Either one of those, you've seen similar effects on in a battle.
Yeah. Okay.
And as you guys all ascend to the top of the stairs, assuming that that's what you're doing, you guys
Follow an elder.
can make some investigation checks if you'd like.
I think I would want to continue up.
Okay.
But
Tammin,
I'm only doing that if that's what we're doing.
Sure.
She's like
Well,
way too focused on
so
her
as you start to go across the
I'm
room,
exhausted.
Haldir, I mean, you notice this as well, but you notice that there are some like limbs that are kind of strewn about as well.
limbs?
Limbs, yeah. Like
Sounds
you
like
can you
it could
can
be a
see
dragon.
you can see like you take a few steps into this room and you look behind one of these beds, like just as a casting a glance, just to see, make sure there's not some fucking crazy thing to jump at. You see like just a half of an arm with its hand just kind of laying there. There's
Point
no
that
blood.
I'll inspect it, I suppose.
Okay. So you pick it up, and as you do, it's really cold to the touch, and it does not feel like flesh. Kind of wiggle it around. The arm kind of moves, but it kind of clicks as it does.
Does this at all resemble one Mercadian's arm?
No, not quite.
Okay.
Mercadian's arms were, in most of the time, they were just a visual effect. He was literally a metal body.
Oh, okay.
That metal skeleton. Yeah. But you start to look around more of this room, and you can see that there is, with Tammin's help, there is black fabric that's kind of strewn about and ripped apart and set on some of these places. You find more limbs, enough to put together a whole body, if you wanted to, except for a head. None of those pieces are bloodied, and then you start to find other pieces, other limbs, as you're kind of looking through this room.
Are they all uniform in size?
They all look like they fit until you start to find other pieces that, and there's this one's more chunked. It's got like clean slash marks across it too, in some parts. But it's like it's not as dismembered as the other piece.
All right, let's put Osiris back together.
And these pieces, there is a bit of blood that is kind of like oozed out, and it is covering this black fabric that it's wearing.
Okay, so it's like Mandau Dweer or something, maybe?
Let's put it back together. Let's do it.
Yeah, Misha's all about the jigsaw puzzle of people's bodies.
Okay. I don't got time for that, man.
Sure we do. Let's measure Misha. Let's put it back together.
I can do that. I have some experience with this.
Okay.
mean,
Make a medicine check, I guess, with
Do I
advantage
get it?
if Carol's gonna help you.
Oh man, I'm so guidancing myself too now. to be fair, she has a lot of experience with this. Like a village worth of experience.
And add your guidance.
25?
Sure. So as you're doing this, though, it takes a little bit of time. What are you doing, Haldir? You just watching them put these bodies together?
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, does it look like Amanda Dweer?
It could be.
I mean,
You don't. There's no heads,
yeah.
but
I've
it
seen
looks.
that guy a few
It looks
times,
like a
and,
robe of sheer shadows. Yeah.
Are these actual
and I've
human
seen
bodies?
some black cloth, and I know he makes fake ones, and yeah, I think it has something to do with that guy. And given that, I am now more worried for my friends, and I'm gonna go start inching up the staircase to peek over to the next area.
So
Are these
Misha,
human bodies?
I'll follow him.
that you and Kirill are working on this as how you're starting to put this more together. It's not they're too difficult. The bodies are fairly easy to slap together again, just due to the nature of how they broke apart. One of them is very, very artificial. Like that was the first hand that Haldir picked up that kind of clicked and moved, or it's
Yeah.
it's almost mechanical.
Oh, is it like wooden or anything like that?
You would say like it could be, but like no craftsman could make something this fine.
I mean, was it like
Except one artificer you met who spoke to you through his puppet, and that looked perfectly human.
that guy at the end?
Mm-hmm. Dan, artificer.
He was like, yeah, come to the mall with me.
I remember that. That was a really long time ago.
Holy shit! Yeah.
I don't
That was
remember
in
that.
Nair or Pix.
Yep, I
Can't
think it was in
remember which one.
Pix.
And,
Yeah. So he asked to go. He was trying to get you to go to the mall, and he was recently referenced. Someone said they hadn't seen him in a long time. But you know that one, it wasn't just a fake body. There was also a real guy.
So there's a fake body, and then there's a real guy.
The other body is not. It wasn't. It's not like it was. It's not like it was perfect, but it was definitely human. It didn't bleed right. Like the cuts and the wounds. Like Misha's checking this out. Like it's like was already sort of a dead body when it was received these wounds and such. But that kind of lines up with what you saw with Mandau Dweer when you killed him in below the tree. So it could have been another one of his bodies. Simulacrum, yeah.
There are no heads, so we can't even tell.
So Haldir, you're heading up to the next floor.
Mm-hmm.
And as you start to ascend and you look up, there is just a sheer wall of black that cuts off. You know how before there was kind of like an open staircase to the next level where you could like look over and you could see. Well, now there's like this very clear and cut, defined line of blackness at the top of the stairs.
Like, does it appear magical?
Yes.
Hmm.
Tim, and you also see this.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired. Just kidding. I don't really know what to make of it.
I imagine I've seen magical darkness before.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I would relate this to, or do I think it's something else?
Yeah, it could definitely be a magical darkness spell.
That's concerning.
Do you share your knowledge?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they're that far away. I'd peek down there and say, there's definitely something going on up here. Though what I'm not too sure. I don't know how I'd even deal with such a thing. I don't think I can deal with such a thing.
Would
I mean, I could just walk in there.
Would you be able to tell if it was magical darkness, like what kind of level spell that would be?
I mean,
Mm,
I don't know.
no,
what
I don't think
you're
you would be able
referring
to
but
determine the spell the level's cast at.
Uh,
There is
The
I'm
one
gonna
way.
level of the
try.
spell.
There is one
That's-
way.
I can
By casting
cast.
something and seeing if it works or not.
Yeah, just trying to decide if I want to burn a 5th level spot to
Yeah, I don't know.
cast a spell or not. Like, I
It's a
don't
big
know.
one.
Well, I could cast it at 3rd level. If it doesn't work, then I have to cast it at a higher level.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think
I
I'm gonna do
understand.
like an Arcana check and see. I mean, I'll get closer to it, and
Okay,
I don't know. I want to kind
make
of
a perception
fuck
check as you
around
get
with it.
closer to it.
Okay. $17.
Okay. You can hear an audible clicking sound. It's like, and then there's a pause, and then a little bit like further away, and like the tone is different.
Didn't the spider people click?
Yeah, this sounds more like a mechanical,
Oh, okay.
not like a creature.
Not like okay, yeah, not like
Yeah.
the.
So
Yeah.
this is like it appears like near solid, right?
Yeah, you literally cannot see through it at all in any capacity.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast Mage Hand. I'm gonna try and touch it. Like, is it a solid structure actually? And I'm just like not getting that,
You
or
cast your mage hand through, and I mean, you know that the spell worked. Your hand is on the other side, but you do not see it.
yeah. Hmm. What could I do?
I'll try casting Dispel Magic at 3rd level.
Okay. So you cast it into the darkness, and why don't you roll an Arcana check, or basically the DC of the spell, or well, what do you do? So it says make an ability check using your spellcasting modifier. Yeah.
Like a 1d20 plus 5.
Plus 9.
Oh, proficiency also. Okay.
Okay. So for the briefest of moments, you cut through the darkness, and you can see up, and you guys are all kind of like looking in and anticipating and seeing what it's going to be. And it's just like the faintest, like twinkling of starlight almost. And then it goes back into darkness.
It is nighttime, right?
Yes.
And there was basically no roof.
No, there's a roof.
Well, how did
Huge
there's no roof?
dome.
There's stars. There's no roof.
A conservatory or something, maybe. I don't know. Would make sense given it's a giant fucking tower.
I could juice the spell up, but out of curiosity, is the impression I got, so my spell worked, but whatever is causing this effect is residual more than anything, right?
It is continuous.
Okay. She'd relay that like it worked. It was to continue working, and then it didn't. So something is continuing to make it dark. I want to like pick up like a stone, cast light on it, and throw it in. I assume I don't see the stone as soon as it passes through, right?
So you cast light on a stone and you
Yeah,
throw it
just-
up there.
Yeah, just to see like what happens when it passes the dark.
You hear it clatter up against a wall, and then fall to the ground, and then roll a little bit, and then stop. But you do not see light.
Right. This is not a place we can. I do not know if your friend is here.
You hear a voice call down from above.
Yeah, shit. I was hoping they'd be south.
Just who is messing around down there?
Does it sound familiar?
It's manned out to her.
It's not Mandoutware.
It's not?
What?
No.
That's his
Tom has
voice.
limited vocal range.
Yeah, we all do. Don't worry about it.
I'll call back. I'm looking for a friend. Heard they might be here.
Howdy, Renosi. I know that voice. Come on up. I want to show you something.
Who's that?
God, is this Mercadian?
You don't remember? Your old friend, Mr. Sassol himself?
Oh, Lord.
I literally don't remember who that is.
It's Mercadian.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't remember Mercadian. Oh my god.
Mercadian. The
Yes.
guy whose trials we went through to find Sorendor and do all that
Why does he say
bullshit.
Sassel? Is that his last name or something?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sassol.
Mercadian was the asshole that made us go through all
Yeah.
those trials
He made us kill him.
for the
but
crown.
He really wasn't killed.
Yeah, that was fake.
Yeah.
Also, I'll call back. Did you send me the message then, or
I haven't any idea what you're talking about. But I do have wonders to show you.
And did you see anybody else here when you came?
I came with some companions. Unfortunately, they're no longer with us.
Yeah, well, who'd you come with?
Oh, you saw me with them, did you not? Well, one of them. Mandoutware, well, not really Mandoutware. And one of his companions, Adan, the artificer. I didn't actually get him either, but he was here in earnest. I got his little clone buddy, though. Are we going to talk to each other from a stairwell this whole time? Truthfully?
I'm definitely not going in there.
It's very dark where you are.
It's an observatory. This is the Sanctum of Memory. Don't you want to see what happened to my people?
It's very
This
dark.
time it'll be brief, I promise.
See, you know, last time you promised us something, you said you were going to be wiped and set free and all this other bullshit. That didn't really happen now, did it?
Well, no. So let's take a couple steps back. You were going to leave me in there for another some odd 1,000 years. Perpetually.
Well, it would have been deserved.
Would it have
Well,
been?
no. I told you that I was going to let the dragon make his choice. And he was a good man.
Well, that's wonderful. I don't believe you. But
Well, he did, and he had quite an opinion about you.
I believe he does. I don't doubt that. Oh, but I'm not even that Mercadian anyways, so it's not that big deal.
Oh my god.
So what are you?
I'm that construct that you... No.
Oh.
I'm that construct that you guys did release. I tricked you. I will say that. I did let you think that you wiped my memory, and then I made off quickly as I could. I ran into some people. They said that they could help me. And then they tried to use me for stuff. So then I killed them. And then I came here. Well, this actually happened simultaneously. So we came here because I was going to show him something, but then I was like, actually, no, I'm not going to do that because you guys are going to try and, unlock my secrets or something like that. So they're not with us anymore. And if I'm not mistaken, you guys looked pretty mad at this manned out Dweer guy when we came out. So I think I did you a favor, if anything.
I can get behind
You
that.
didn't
He's
get
a
the real
scumbag. Well, if you could get the real one, we'd really appreciate that.
That's assuming this one isn't him. And you hear a thunk, and a head drops down,
Jeez.
and it looks like manned out Dweer.
So do the others.
I'll inspect it.
Pull his hair back.
You know?
Yeah.
You see the mark.
You know, buddy, I actually kind of
Not
like
him.
you now.
Not him.
Oh, it's not.
I might be back later. I got some things to check out in the rest of this tower. And I'm just gonna start walking towards the basement.
I can't promise I'll be here when you're gone or when you come back. But if we don't
you really
see each other
know
again,
what I'm talking about.
it's fine.
Listen, Heather, we can have a talk with him. I think this could be interesting. If he's
I received a message that my friends were here, in trouble, dying, and he claims to know nothing about it. So, I'm not going to go up there. I'm going to go look in the rest of the tower. Now, if he was to admit that he's the one who sent the message, maybe there would be something we could talk about.
I only arrived here just yesterday, so I don't know what you're talking about. It was empty when we got here. We didn't explore below, so if that's what you're talking about, go ahead. Feel free. I was just doing my business. And when I said yesterday, I meant like 4 days ago. Maybe 5. Maybe 6. I really can't recall. I've been in here just having a blast.
Yeah, I'm going down the stairs.
I'm gonna follow out there. I fucking hate this guy.
Give me a piece of
I
you.
don't think it's a good idea to leave him like at our back.
Then stay here.
Misha wants to ask him for a piece of himself.
He's a metal
what?
construct. He's a metal construct.
Yeah.
I want a piece of you. I'd like to find out what it is that you have to say, but I have to go help out there now.
I will say that the last 2 people who asked me for a piece of me, they did not survive. I was probably going to stick with that strategy at this point. It seemed to work.
So what are your goals now that you're whole again, or more complete?
Well, I'm not actually whole again. See, that's the thing. I'm trying to find out where my real body is. Don't know where it is. I'm starting to get some inklings of an idea. But right now, I've just been going down memory lane, seeing what I actually ended up doing. And, well, my goodness, have I been busy.
Oh. Busy doing what?
Well, for starters, I glassed the entire city of the Solar Elves. That's pretty cool. Another enemy of yours down the drain.
Yeah? I don't know if you needed to do that, but...
Oh, no, I did. To the void with them all. Also, the Cicadas were around here, and they were digging around, doing all sorts of crazy things. I saw, your boy Menethok, that guy. He's been messing around, too. A gigantic wave of golden light pretty much blew up all of the north. That was pretty recent, actually. I don't exactly know how it's all tied together, but I'm starting to put it together.
Is there... Yeah, I'd be interested to know. This is just an observatory?
I can see things that have happened at any point in time in the open sky.
Fuck, I'm going up there.
Okay, so you start walking up.
All right, I'll follow Kirill.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Going up the stairs to this voice. I love it. It's
Yeah,
such
sure.
a bad idea.
I want to see what happened to Solera.
Okay.
My own eyes.
So you guys are going down, and Haldir, are you going down? Are you? You hear them having this conversation as you're crossing the floor below, and you're about to go down to where the stairs are collapsed and crushed in.
I tell them to yell really, really loud if they're in trouble, and
Yeah, we're
I'll
going
be,
down.
I'll be there shortly.
Okay. Sure. And so you guys start to crest the stairs, and you pass that darkness barrier, and you can see now the sky is the ceiling of this room and the walls are like you're at the top of a really high peak, and you're looking at just the horizon in every single direction. And it's rapidly shifting. It's one of those scenes where they show that it's passing time, just the stars just trailing off super fast. And he says, "First, I want to show you my favorite." And with that, we'll end the session.
Cool.
Holy moly. Fucking Mercadian. POS extraordinaire.
He didn't hurt you guys. He was a nice guy. Gave you a crown.
If he came down, I was going to show him my hand.
This guy, honestly, I love him on
See,
so many
still
levels.
there. No, he's a great
Still there.
annoying bad guy, for sure. Or
Bad guy?
anti-hero, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ambiguous figure.
The solar elves are the bad guys. What was you talking about?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see who's the bad guy.
I'm pretty sure the people who want to genocide the planet regularly.
No man is more cursed than the Kinslayer.